What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? Mark's Fishing Home here. I didn't get to go fishing today because they kept telling me there might be some storms, so I didn't get out there. I was chilling at home, playing my video games, stuff like that. I decided I'm gonna have a fire pit tonight, so I'm gonna try to go fishing tomorrow. But for this evening, I'm gonna have a fire pit. Deadpool, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I didn't get to get out there and go fishing today because the weather report kept giving me some bullshit news, so I didn't think I could get out there. Bud Files, welcome in. Hello, Bud Files. Good to see you. So I just blazed this up. I'm gonna sit out here as long as I can. My battery pack ain't even charged up, but it's charged up enough that I can sit out here for at least a couple of hours. So, can you guys see it pretty good? Do I sound good? All that jazz. All good. Can't always get out. Yeah, I know, man. Hey, speaking of which, Deadpool, ain't it about time for your hot August nights? Have you started that yet, or is that coming up soon? I know you always do those car shows every August. I enjoy watching them. We got Route 66 here. We got a good car show that comes through here too. So if I can this year, I might try to go film it. But picture and sound is good. Awesome. But yeah, so I just sat here. I was playing my video game a little while ago. I play an online alliance game, and I was playing that a little while ago. And you go on Wednesday. Okay, cool. I knew it was coming up because it's called Hot August Nights. I remember it. I'll check into it every year. Yeah, so since I didn't get out there today, I forgot to pop up tonight, see if anybody wants to hang out. I'm mainly so out of the loop, man. I never know what's going on these days and who's doing what hardly. A couple times. I felt bad the other night. I went up on Retire Rick's show. I was actually on his panel for a while. I muted my mic, blocked my camera, went to use the restroom, and then I started talking to my lady. I forgot that I was out in the garage on his show. I never went back. I ended up crashing out with my lady watching some TV. We laid back and watched the movie. We got to talking when I went in the house, and I forgot that I was out there on Hump Day on Retire Rick's show. Yeah, I can only go during the week this year, but at least I'm still going. Hell yeah, man. Get out there, get some of it. Enjoy them cars. Them cars are beautiful, man. I've enjoyed every year that I've seen you putting those videos up. There's been some nice cars. Catfish Dog in the house. What's up, man? About to go to work. All right, brother. Have a great night at work. I'm just popping up, hanging out for a while till my battery runs out, I guess. It's at 65%. I do have it in the battery pack, but the battery pack is not fully charged, so I'm gonna try to get some fishing in tomorrow though. I want to do today because it's Monday and Monday is my first day off of the week, and I usually tell my lady like Monday's my day. That's what I'm gonna do. What the fuck I want to do. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I can do some other stuff around the house or the yard. But Monday's my day. But yeah, the weather kept saying we were gonna get storms, so I didn't get out there. A lot of dark clouds kept coming through, and the wind kept kicking up, but nothing happened. So I could have been out there. Good to see you, Tim. I just saw the skunk board update today on Facebook. Yeah, especially around here at Deadpool. Our weather people suck, I think. They'll tell us one thing and it'll be completely opposite. They'll tell us no rain and we'll get like 3 inches in an hour. They'll tell us it's going to thunderstorm 90% and we won't even get a drop of rain. But you always got to heed the warning. You know, when that warning comes through, we got to pay attention because it might be legit. I don't want to be out there on the lake and all of a sudden a tornado rolls through. But yeah, it's a nice evening out here. It's a little breezy, but that feels good. It's just bad technically. I got the water hose next to the fire pit just in case, since it's a little breezy. The cicadas stopped making noise, but the crickets are starting to come out. But yeah, that breeze is whipping around every once in a while. That's why the fire is dancing. So I got the water hose next to the fire pit just in case. Would have normally get rain from June to September. Shit, that's usually when we get our most. Occasionally, October and November we'll get some too, but yeah, the summer months is when we get most of ours. But it comes in the form of thunderstorms too. It's not just simple like, oh, there's some rainfall. It's usually like storms. Speaking of September, my goodness, I'm about to be 50, Deadpool. September 18th, I'm finna be 50. I feel 70. I blame the Four Loco. Yeah, I talked to my daughter. We're probably gonna go fishing earlier in the day. Go down to the park and do some fishing off the dock. Have some fun together. Keep keep some maybe to eat if we catch any eaters. Keep some to eat, and then I'll probably keep a few to take out to the lake later in the day or later in the evening if the weather stays nice. I'd like to get out there tomorrow with that. Time goes by way too fast. My son graduated high school end of May. Well, hell yeah! Congratulations to your son. Yeah, my son. Let's see. Technically, my oldest daughter has been in school forever. Like, but she lives in Tennessee. But yeah, she takes college classes and she's been doing that forever. The two kids that live with me, my son has been in college for 2 years, and my daughter is leaving for college. He stayed here. He stayed at a local college, and then my daughter, my youngest daughter, is actually going away to college on August 15th. So yeah, just a couple weeks. My oldest and last child will be entering college. Fucking crazy. He is going to community college to figure out what he wants to do. Hell yeah. That's a good thing too. Like community colleges are great for that because you can get a lot of credits and stuff built up while you're figuring out what the hell you want to do. My son was going to be an astrophysicist. He was killing it, and all. Oh man, that smoke! See that wind is blowing. Whew. Uh, yeah, he's very into astrology and the cosmos and all that shit. And he was thinking he was gonna be like an astrology teacher or some shit. Whoops, damn, what's going on, brother? And then he thought about astrophysiology or whatever the fuck you call that. He was fun to do that, but then he started working at Raising Cane's, the chicken joint. He really, really likes it. So he started gearing his classes towards maybe doing like business and management classes. And it's all because he's at a local, college where you can change your shit up. You don't have to have a specific major. You can change your shit up while you're figuring out what you want to do. I think he wants to be a welder. Had a very good, hold on, I gotta scroll that. Had very good grades. I just told him figure it out. Yep, that's pretty much what we did with him. Like we just wanted him to stay in school no matter what. Like he almost was trying to talk about, yeah, I just want to do this job thing and not go to school. And we're like, no, 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 no. You want to live in this house, your ass is staying in school. So he stayed in school. He just changed his little course correction. Your son works at Raising Cane's too? That's awesome. Yeah, my son helped them open the one here. His first 2 jobs, I got him because of where I was working. The very first job he got, he was a host at a restaurant that I cooked at. But when that COVID shit hit and they ended up trying to open against the rules and all kinds of other shit, and my son was still a minor at that time, and the owner knew that my lady has lupus, which means she can't fuck with no diseases, like it'll kill her. And he just decided to open the doors full blast, let everybody walk in, didn't care. He was going to go against the state law and try to fight it. And he put my minor son back on the schedule without asking me. And he didn't even tell us as the cooks that we were going to be full balls to the wall open. So I looked him dead in his fucking eye and I said, you can go ahead and erase my son off the schedule because I'm about to text him right now and tell him not to come to work. And this is my 2-week notice. So I finished my 2-week notice and then I left. I got another job cooking in another restaurant that was following all the rules and shit. So after a little while, after checking it out and making sure everything was legit, I went ahead and talked to that owner and said, hey, my son's a good worker. You know, he's like me. I said, can you get him a job? And he said, yeah. So my son came and worked there too. But after a while, my son ended up leaving there. He put in his 2 weeks and he finished his 2 weeks out. And he ended up looking around for a while. I was trying to get on a few places, but Raising Cane's opened a location here. It's their first location here in Illinois, or in Springfield, Illinois. And he ended up getting on there as one of the very first people to open that restaurant. He's been there ever since. And I'm going to tell you, I'm proud of him. That little motherfucker makes more money than I do because he's been there and because they're a corporate place that kind of takes care of their employees. Raising Cane seems like a pretty decent place. They take care of their employees that are good workers, and he makes more money than I do now. I'm proud of him. Not much, but like I think $1. I think he gets like $1 more an hour than I do. So I'm fucking proud of him. Yeah, we told us that stay in school. You ain't getting out of school if you're gonna live under this roof. But he changed his little course things to start focusing on business and management instead of that teaching career. What up, Mr. Duggar?
What up, little brother?
Now shit, man. Just enjoying a little fire pit tonight.
Well, I see you caught a nice blue cat after I left.
Yep, finally got on one that wasn't a channel cat.
Right.
The Uncle Lou ride finally outperformed Little Ride.
Oh shit. Well, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, I was out there about 12 hours total that day before I finally caught that son bitch. But hey,
Well, presser
gotta
there.
gotta put that time in on the water. You'll finally get one.
Hey, Deadpool. Hey, Wolfden Outdoor.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
KW Farms, what's going on? Long time no see. Good to see that YouTube did not take the wrench away. But yeah, I was out there about 12 hours that day total. I had a few bites here and there, but it was a hell of a slow day. But yeah, I finally got that 16 point whatever pound blue catfish.
You know, you start picking up roadkill and throw it out there, weight it down.
Chum the water.
Hell yeah. You throw a few dead cats or whatever in there under a rock or rabbit or whatever gets hit, coon. Just weight
Missouri
it down.
Outlaw Randy, what's going on, brother?
Next thing
He
you know,
said he
you
got a
have your
catfish
catfish
today.
show. He did.
Yep.
How big was it?
He said I got one catfish after 6 hours.
Damn. Yep.
Hell, I don't care if it was a pound. He put in the hours and he got a fish.
I mean, sometimes you're limited to a certain area, and I understand that, but man, I usually fish 20 to 35, 45 minutes. I don't catch fish. It's usually time to move. You know, they're doing something.
He said 4 pounds. That's nice. What was it, a
yeah.
channel cat?
That'll make some nuggets.
Hell yeah, 4 pounds is a decent size.
Yeah.
That'll feed a family of 4 if you know how to clean it and mix it with some rice and some vegetables.
Yeah.
Make a taco. Shit.
Blacken it and make tacos out of it. Hell yeah.
Oh man, I love some properly fried fish tacos.
Yeah.
Or blackened. Sometimes I'll
Yeah.
blacken my fish tacos.
Yeah. Blackened's just easy. You know,
Yeah, you
no
get a
muss, no
nice
fuss.
sear on there, and yeah, that's good stuff. I like a blackened fish taco too, but
Yeah,
you get you a
I like
nice fried catfish taco. That's some good shit right there too.
I like fried catfish and grits. I just do.
Well, yeah, that's almost like the classic shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
That's the poor man's shrimp and grits.
I make a catfish sauce pecan too. You know that make your rice. You put it on some rice. It's so good, bro. I make it with walleye. I make it with shrimp. I make it with catfish. But I really like it with walleye better. You know.
I ain't caught a walleye or a sauger since I've been in the Illinois River. Ever since I moved down here, and I know we got at least walleye. I don't know if we got sauger, but I know we got walleye in this lake.
Need to get you some little paddle baits or some curly tail 3-inch zoom worms, and just slow roll them across the bottom. You'll find them if they out there. You know, I like that. I like either white. I like that real bright chartreuse, and I like that red plate, that green red plate one. What's it called?
All right, AKW, have a good one. Hello. If Beer and Back Roads was a person is in the house, what's going on? Mike Sampson in the house. Hello. Yeah, Mr. Duggar, them chartreuse actually has always been an amazing color for any kind of fishing. That chartreuse is a good color.
Well, it's good. It's good for kind of dirty water. You know, a little muckier water. You know, it's really good.
But that shit will catch them in clear water too, man. That chartreuse is actually just a really good color. I don't know why but it always has been. And I'm talking about all species too, even crappie and other fish. No matter what, panfish or muskies, you get you a nice yellow or chartreuse trailer or full body on there, whatever. It's a good color.
Yeah, I like them Rapala countdowns too. The black and silver and the brown and silver, or brown and white with a black top. You slow roll them across the bottom, man. I catch some big walleye on them things.
What trips me out is why they say dark color topwater bait is best at night. You would think you would want something bright and luminescent, but they say the darker colors on topwater are great night fishing baits.
I'll tell you why. I can solve that mystery for you. The black one gives it a better profile from the fish looking down, to up. It just makes it easier for them to see it. Especially in a moonlit night.
Yeah, I just figure maybe possibly since most fish are dark anyway, like bluegill and whatever, except for minnows and shad and stuff like that that are kind of bright and white, but most fish are a little darker, skin color wise. So I just figure maybe if they saw something swimming on top that's dark, they'd smack it because it looks like a fish. Like I said, except for like minnows and shad and things like that that have that bright color to them.
Yeah, a good old black Lucky 13. I've caught all tons of fish, all kinds of fish. You catch catfish, bass, crappie, gar, muskie, whatever swims. They don't know what it is. That thing just really, it's noisy. You just move it about a foot at a time, give it a little rip. And I tell you what, I love topwater fishing. I love it. I love frog fishing.
When they smack that on top, yeah, you're just dragging along the top, you're twitching it around, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, there's a blow up on it. Hell yeah, that's awesome. What'd you do, Wolves, then? He said he got himself in trouble at work and embarrassed himself.
Really? That's on that good kind of trouble. BB, what's up, Bubs? BBR. I don't know, man. I'm ready to do some fishing. I'm just waiting for it to cool down just a hair. I don't know what the moon's doing. It's rising late.
Oh, dude, I was so mad. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the entire fucking day that I was at work 10 hours a day, it was like cracking like barely 70 degrees around here. After them weeks of being 110 degrees.
Of course.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday while I was at work all day long. All night long. It was 70 fucking degrees, maybe like 75 max. I'm like, oh man, I should be on the water right now. Even if I don't get a bite, at least I can just be comfortable out there.
You need you a little 14-foot boat, dude. That's all you need is a little 14-footer with a 9-horse on it or something. And just give you a little more being able to move around a little bit more.
Oh, she is. We got Possum Outdoors in the house as well.
Well, by God, what's my brothers doing?
All hail the possum. All hail the possum.
He said he jumped on drive-through taking orders because they were short-handed. After a while, someone I didn't recognize came in and started helping me out. But I don't know. Is there more to that story? Deadpool says, "Hey, Possum."
Howdy, Dad. I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? How you been? Oh, come on, you little cat. Man, I got a stray cat come up out of cotton field. Anybody need one?
Yeah, bring him to me.
Man.
Dude, you can't have enough pussy cats.
Well, hopefully tomorrow when I go fishing, I'll find a stray cat. But I'm talking about out the water.
Yeah, I hear that.
I don't know why you don't keep him, just make him a good yard cat.
Well, he's outside, or she is, excuse me. But she's just come off like a tit, you know what I mean? I gotta grow her up a little. She gotta eat tuna for a little while before she gets to mice hunting.
Well, she can stay inside then and let the dogs know that not to chew her up.
Oh no. One of them wants to, and well, Fred's he's all right with her, but he done tried to do some hoochie cooing today with her, and she's just a little kitten.
Not hoochie coo. A kitten?
Yeah, a kitten. I'm talking about a kitten now. I mean,
he wanted a little pussy. You know what? Little pussy cat.
If beer called it stink bait.
Possum got out of that conversation.
Man, the fire looks pretty as hell. I don't think you guys can see it enough, but that fire looks beautiful. I'd like to throw another log on there, but the damn wind keeps kicking up, so I'm gonna have to wait and see what happens.
That's kind of early for a fire, ain't it?
What you mean early for a fire? Shit, I should have been having fires 2 months ago.
Unless you're throwing a steak on that son of a bitch.
I have a water hose next to me just in case because of the wind, but man, it looks beautiful when I look at it. But when I look at the camera, it almost looks like it's dead. It's nowhere near dead. It's like roaring in front of my face.
You can tell it's getting it, dude.
Oh, possum fell out. Hold on. Looks like he's trying to come back.
Man, I can't even set my beer down, by God.
Oh, look at that.
Look at it.
Look at that.
What's up, Amanda?
It is little. Yeah, it's about the size of a beer can. Anybody want one?
That's what you ought to call her, beer can.
Well, I called her Cotton, but God. And Fred right at the door, boy. He just wants to come sniff her. Forgive the sawdust. Getting some windows worked on. Look, that's terrible. That little thing jumps up here. I don't even like cats.
You do too, you liar.
Just because I gave her the home don't mean.
You know, you could no more let that little fella sit out there. You big old softy. You ain't
look, he fell out again.
We just busted him for like the little pussycats.
What's up, Mike?
What's going on? Possum fell out and Joshua popped up.
Where's Possum?
Here he comes. I'm assuming.
There he is.
Man, that was the cat's fault that time.
I knew you were going to blame the cat.
I swear to God, ask Amanda. Get off the turn.
Just like a man, blaming on the pussy.
Yeah. That wasn't my fault. Well, it was that fault that time.
So Possum,
man,
cat.
Yeah, we're gonna keep her and feed her, and then I'm gonna not feed her when she gets bigger and she can hunt mice.
Oh yeah,
Amanda's telling the truth. She said Bat's ass. He's the one that brought her into the house, not me.
Well,
and he named her.
I can't help that. Would you quit following me around? She's something that she's learning to climb, boy.
You saved her life, bro.
Yeah, probably.
You are Dada. You are now a Dada.
It's very dry out here.
You're a daddy.
I'll be right back. I'm going to try to spread that fire open a little bit and put another log on there.
All right.
They're going to call you Cat Daddy Possum now.
No. Well,
that's a good thing you done, man. Little kitty cat needs on.
Does Fred like him? Her?
Yeah, Fred gets along with her.
I'm surprised.
Now, you be doing the bathroom thing in my green onion box now. I'm telling you.
Ooh, that would be good.
No, I mean, no. I mean, I'm putting my own fertilizer in there. She's over just get away from my. Oh, she done it again. She didn't hit the button.
She just wants to put a little nitrogen on it for you.
She wants to stay on my phone. This is why we're not cat people, man. How do y'all function with cats in the house and the phone?
Next to my house.
You give her a little bowl of food and give her a little toy to play with.
Well, she thinks I'm a toy.
Give her a little ping pong ball. You'd be surprised how much fun.
She looks like a skunk, boy. She got a little stripe down her back. It's killing me. I was gonna call her skunk, but that ain't much of a girl name.
I like that.
You could call her Possumette.
Possumette.
Or Powder Pop.
Oh God, she's freaking out on a piece of wood now. Boy, look at
a little Ricky Bobby.
I don't think I'm ready for this thing. It ain't even got big yet, you know what I mean?
She'll mellow out when she gets big, bro. She's just a baby.
I hope. Yeah, she's full spunk. But there ain't no house around here. I just don't understand where she come from to be so little.
And she wasn't all spitting at you and stuff. She was friendly from the beginning.
Yeah. She
Somebody
walked up
dumped
on her own, and
somebody dumped that cat.
that's what I think too.
That just shows she's been around people, because you know them feral cats, even at that age, they'll spit at you.
Yeah, they done ran. Yeah. Scared everything.
I'll tell you what, man, we had a shitload of cats, but we didn't have a snake in the yard. Hell, we didn't have a cricket in the yard. Lizard.
Yeah, she done been on the bugs. Well,
I'm telling
look
you
out.
what, man, I love them. But I come from the land of copperheads, you know. And
Yeah, we got a few of them.
I don't know how many copperheads my cats killed. And, you know.
Well, she gonna have to grow up a little to deal with the rats we got around here. But...
And I had two of them that were just bidaciously bounty hunters for pigeons. They, you know, I mean, and starlings. We had a barn, you know, that them starlings, when they first started coming over here, would come over there and try to eat up our cow's feed and stuff, and then pigeons. And we had a couple pussy tats out there. We never had to feed them cats. We would every once in a while because they were cool cats, but they were just murderers, dude. Absolutely murderers. Rats,
hey, I've seen
mice,
a few
birds.
catch some birds flying. You know, what I mean, that's pretty wicked to see.
Yeah.
They do like a dragonfly when it eats a bug. They do a backflip, but they got it in their hands.
I got neighbors. They got 3 orange tabbies. One of them's really orange, and one's got a lot of white on his front chest. And the other one's got a little white and orange on him, you know. And I used to feed birds out here, and my front yard was their personal hunting ground. In fact, I got a little clip of them on my channel. I call them my tigers, because dude, they were ferocious. And one day I was standing there, and I seen the one with the white chest come hauling ass up the right of way in front of my house, and there was a coyote right on her ass. She went up that tree like you would not believe, and that coyote almost got her, bro. I ain't kidding. He must have jumped 7 foot, and that's the luckiest coyote you ever seen in your life, too, man. Because I just brought out my.
Oh my God, beer and back roads. That's hilarious. Because I remember when Trump shouted that out during the debate. They're eating the dogs. He said, "Eat the dogs." Jeez. I remember Trump shouted that out during a debate. They're eating the dogs.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the ducks out of the local lake.
They also said they were eating the geese and all kinds of crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, it was insane.
Shit, these people don't know no better, man. That's food to
I'll
them.
never forget that. That was one of those classic moments in American history.
Yeah, they made a bunch of rap songs about these eating the dogs, the eating the cats.
Yeah, I saw some of those on YouTube.
Y'all don't
Hell,
think
a lot
we
of
don't have
people eat a lot of things. You know what I mean? Hell, people eat guinea pigs. You don't see a bunch of talk about that.
Shit, that ain't the worst thing people do with guinea pigs and gerbils, but hey, I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, that shit cracked me up when I saw that live. I was like, oh my God, did that really just happen?
Well, it don't seem to. I don't put nothing past nobody these days. No telling what you'll hear or what you'll see. You know what I mean?
These days when eggs are $7 a carton, shit, yeah, some people might go ahead and raise dogs. I'm just saying. In some countries they actually do, like, and they eat rats in some countries. Like there was a rat problem. I forget where it was at, but way back in the day there was a major rat problem in a country, and so they started telling people hunt and eat the rats. That way you won't be hungry and you'll get rid of the rat problem in the country.
Hey, it's protein. You can make it taste whatever you like. Just
I bet it tastes like
on it.
That rat
If you've
tasted
ever,
just
if,
like
hey, if
squirrel.
you've ever seen that series alone, them motherfuckers be eating snails, worms, all kinds of different stuff.
One of my
That shit
favorite
got
Yeah, whatever it
protein.
takes.
That shit
one of
got
my
protein.
favorite
Mike
books
Sampson
was a
said,
book.
"What's up, Possum Outdoor?"
Oh, hey, Sampy.
One of my favorite books was one called King Rat. Is about a
King
guy
Rat.
that he was in a World War II concentration camp, or where they captured him, and that was
His main food source.
a
Yeah.
big fat rat was
Get off
the
my grill, cat. I got about to light
turkey
it
for the
now.
day.
It's
What you
bull
chef?
butter.
What you chefing up there, Grandpa?
I gotta do T-bone. And look, my cat's on my grill. What do you do then? Get your ass down, man.
He's eating the cat. The
I
cat's
do
on
No,
the
yeah,
grill.
look out.
cat eating
I gotta
possum.
move my phone or it's gonna hop on that thing. My tripod's in the truck. It's the only way to keep something from the cat, I guess. I had to put some Vaseline on my tripod, keep it slicked down where it can't can't get a
All right, have a
hold,
good night,
boy. Gotta
Woods.
do
Had to put some squirrel prevention on it.
yeah, do it like the bird feeders, man. Dang.
Have a good night, Woods. Den. Thanks for popping by.
Well, them little
Here, stay outside.
female
Yeah, Fred.
cats make better ratters, man.
Well, female dogs, they hunt better too, I think. But
I believe that. There's been a couple of exceptions. We had
yeah, there is a few. But
but he was a border collie. He wasn't even supposed to be hunting coon, but that son of a bitch hated a coon. And we used to run roads with him, you know what I mean? And he'd catch a hot scent. We'd
back.
dump the hounds. And dude, it was amazing how fast we could tree coons off them ditches and stuff, because with that border collie getting on their ass, because he could just
Hey, they quick.
he could just about climb the trees they went up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're a little more dang, what's that word I'm looking for? Agitic or
Athletic.
athletic? Yeah. It's kind of like a pit bull you train to get up on a tree real high.
Yeah. Oh, I've had
Come on,
plenty
girl,
of
get
hounds.
off of me.
I had plenty of hounds climb my tree too, But that was back when you get $40-$50 for a coon hide. God,
Yeah, trapping ain't nothing no more like it used to be.
Oh man, I used to have more money than George Bush. I ain't shitting you. When I was about 14, 15, 16 years of age, I paid cash money for a brand new Chevelle off of trapping.
Oh heck.
Well, it wouldn't but $6,000-$7,000, something like that. Ended up
Well, good luck finding one these days. For that.
yeah, exactly.
They don't make it a steal no more.
I like my Lincoln. Bucket.
Get out the grill, girl. Come on now.
Start that fire. She'll stay out of it.
Oh, she about to. She about to find out what some heat is.
Well, they all got to learn.
Curiosity killed the cat, or so I heard, but she's going to have to be a little concerning here. Gotta love it. Like a bug to a light.
You're about to eat a furry steak. Some of that fur going to set off right onto that steak.
Oh, no. That'd be like eating a chicken wing. There ain't no hair on my chicken wings neither.
Fire get rid of
hey, that's kind of personal, man. You can keep that to yourself.
Oh, I'm just saying.
He said there ain't no fuzz on his chicken
no
wing.
fuzz. No, sir.
Wow.
What's up, retired Rick?
Oh, how's Rick? Ain't no chat or comments yet. I'm trying to.
The great retired Rick and Sampy.
Oh, Possum's just sharing some information with us that we don't need to know. He said ain't no hair on his bat wing.
Yeah, this almost like a family
Tell him
channel.
get some Nair or some Suave or some kind of good razor, huh? But I ain't like she dead up in the grill, boy. It's some bull butter. I can't do nothing.
Well, take her, thump her on her ass. She ain't supposed to be in there.
Tell her bad girl.
Oh my goodness!
Open a can of sardines for that poor somebody. She's hungry.
Well, she just had half a pack of tuna.
Now you got cat hair all on your grill. You better strike.
Well, that'll burn off here in a minute.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will.
She's just gonna have to get out for the time being. Here, come here, sweetheart.
How many rabbits you took and singed on a fire, man, before you cooked them?
None.
I did mine because you get rid of them 1 or 2, 3 little hairs you missed on it. But I don't usually do hair on a rabbit way I skin them anyway. But there's a few's always going to get on them.
I always fry mine.
Oh hell yeah, and then put it in some.
That's the best, man. That's the best thing ever is fried rabbit or squirrel.
Oh man, I like to take and then put it in a gravy and let it cook down for about 45 minutes and put it on some mashed taters.
Oh, there you go.
I love fried rabbit, man. I love it.
That was our chicken back in the day.
Hell yeah. I'd rather have it than chicken.
It's probably better for you.
I'd rather eat it. I like it better than chicken.
I love fried squirrel. Woo-wee.
Yeah, I like squirrel. I bet them fucking rats taste just like squirrel.
Hey, no telling. Hey, they be telling me that some sand cranes taste good. Well, we
like
got
ribeye.
blue herrings,
Like ribeye.
We can't shoot them, but I mean.
Well, them cranes, man, they call them ribeye of the sky. Tastes just like a ribeye.
Yeah, I heard
steak.
that.
It does. I'd put in for a hunt. If y'all, you probably have to put in for that hunt. It's a free.
Ain't that the truth?
It's actually a free hunt here. They want a few of them gone, because they nobody eats them. Nobody, they don't really have any predators.
Well, that'd be the best chicken you could have.
I'm telling you what, dude. And pretty impressive. I wished I liked geese.
That's just nasty.
I'm not a big goose
So is
fan.
duck, but
No, now you get a good teal, mallard, little wood duck. Them are all good eating ducks. Oh yeah, man. You just slow cook them things in the oven with some orange peel on them. Mm.
I didn't particularly like them. You make jerky out of them, they're all right, but
Yeah.
I never was a liver fan, and I heard it's close to liver. And
No. Shoot you a mallard and put that breast in a little butter.
I like gizzards and hearts more than liver.
Yeah,
Gizzards and hearts.
I'm not a liver.
no.
I don't like any kind of chicken liver shit. Now I like calf's
me
liver.
neither.
I like calf's liver.
You ain't gonna catch me eating no beef tongue neither, and I heard that's the best thing in the world.
I've ate some tacos, some beef tongue tacos. That
Man, unless you can fool me with it, you ain't getting no mouth ulcers around me neither. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it.
You would wolf. If I didn't tell you them were tongue tacos, you'd wolf about 6 of them down, dude. They're so good. It's called lingua.
Yeah, I heard you got to peel it after you boil it. I'm like, oh no.
It comes right off,
I heard that.
Well, you got to take a lot of membranes off of a lot of steak.
Yeah,
Well,
ribs and
I'm telling you, and the
it's a little
reason people
different.
eat it because they're delicious. They really are.
I heard that. I heard it's really
I know
good.
it kind of fooled me too. I ain't eating no damn and like oxtail. I ain't eating no damn oxtail. Bullshit.
I heard that's good too. But
I love me some oxtail soup, but or stew. big old thick oxtail stew. Good, dude. That'd put the
Put the hair on the
stick into it
chest.
with it. Yeah, they put the stick. Go far stick with it. Kind of,
Yeah, that's some shit they actually do in some of the fancy ass restaurants. Is that oxtail shit?
Oh yeah. How do you
Yeah,
think?
some things is a delicacy. It's kind of crazy. I'm like, I
I
wouldn't
think it's
try
only
that.
because they know that people with that much money are going to fall for anything they say, and they're like, "Here, take some oxtails." Nobody else
Dude,
is eating oxtails. It's because you're rich. No, nobody else is eating oxtails because they ain't fucking stupid.
lobster used to be poor people food. I'm serious. That's
Yeah,
what they
they're
left.
still the cockroaches of the sea. I don't even like lobster. I think they're fucking shit. Give me a shrimp any day. Fuck a lobster. Give me shrimp.
Man, I'm kind of with you on that one. I'm a bigger shrimp fan than lobster fan.
I like shrimp.
I love my crab though. There's
crab beats everything.
Aggravating. Yeah, it's the daggum aggravating to get into though for just a little bit.
Well, that depends. It's only a little bit if you're getting like soft shell blue crab. But the problem with those is a lot of people think you're supposed to crack them open. No, you're supposed to eat the entire thing, shell and all. Soft shell blue crab, you're literally supposed to like rip his leg off and dip it and eat it. You split it open, like you don't split it open and pull the meat out. You eat the whole damn thing.
A sandwich, make a poor boy, a soft crab poor boy.
Yeah, you actually eat the whole thing when it comes to soft shell blue crab.
That's my favorite crab is blue crab. I like that over any other crab.
Yep, it's some good shit. Snow crab is nice, but that's the one that kind of sucks because there ain't that much meat. But you get you some king crab.
Yeah,
there's a lot of meat in that king crab.
Now I like a stone crab claw too.
Oh yeah, yep.
I don't know if you ever had any stone crab claws. Them things are marvelous, simply marvelous. Nope.
Yeah, I've served in a few restaurants that actually serve blue crab, and I literally would try to tell my guests ahead of time, like just in case they didn't know, like I'm going to bring you this dish for $45 fucking. I want you to know, do not act like this is snow crab and try to split it open and get the meat out. You're gonna be mad. You are literally supposed to eat the entire crab. It's only in season like once a year, at least in this region, and so it's a high end delicacy. And do not treat this like a snow crab and try to split open the shell and get the meat out. You're going to be pissed if you do.
I guarantee
so many times people would not listen to me, and they would complain. I spent $45 for this dish and there's no meat. I'm like, I told you ahead of time. Rip the fucking leg off, dip it in the sauce, and eat it.
Dude, somebody sat there and babysat them crabs to harvest them right at the right time. Because it's within an hour it can change from a regular small. What it's doing, it's molting, getting ready to go breed. And after it breeds out, after it comes out of that soft shell as a soft shell, it has it's on its way to start hardening again. So you got to catch them right as
Fresno, what's up?
Right as they shed that first one, and it's amazing the size crab that come out of a castaway shell. That's why it's soft, and then it comes up and it gets bigger. And but they're tasty, But I don't have a problem eating them things at all, man.
I like mud bugs too, but I ain't gonna suck the juice out of the head. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Fish head soup is good. You make like a fish head stew.
It's hot enough you don't want to.
Boil that shit up with some vegetables and make a little gravy for it. Some fish head stew is good. I have a good night, Rick. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Yeah. Night, Rick.
I love a good mud bug etouffee, man. Crawfish etouffee. I love it.
Ooh, crawfish etouffee is my shit right there. Popeyes used to serve it here. but now they don't anymore. But they used to have a crawfish etouffee, a Popeye's chicken, and it was good.
Wow.
Hard to find anything good anymore, unless you make it yourself.
Yeah, they stopped making some of that shit on some of these menus around here, and I'm like, why? That was fire. Crawfish etouffee. There was a lot of places that had a really good gumbo that stopped doing a gumbo, and I'm like, why? It's one of the easiest things to fucking make. Why did you stop that? Like, I stopped going there because they didn't have gumbo or crawfish etouffee and shit. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's a big money maker too. I mean, it goes a long way. You know.
Yeah.
Cotton, get off the grill, girl.
Rice and gumbo. You can sell it for what do you get it for $11.95 or something a bowl? You know, it's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap turnaround money.
Right?
Yeah. Especially some shit like a gumbo, because if one of the cooks accidentally burns some shit up or something, like maybe they overcooked the halibut or something, just shred that bitch up and throw it in the gumbo. Now
Hell
you just
yeah.
made more gumbo out of a wasted product. Instead of throwing it in the trash, you just shred that shit up and throw it in the gumbo. Now you made your gumbo last longer.
Anything can go in a gumbo, man. When you do a seafood, you want to stick to seafood, but like when you go into a chicken and sausage kind of gumbo, anything can go in there.
Right.
Even shrimp.
Yeah, you start off with your base, and then after that, you could throw sausages in there and throw some extra rice in there. Like, say somebody overcooked some rice, shit, throw it in the gumbo.
A rabbit you found on the road, it don't matter. That's what roadkill. You know,
that's roadkill cafe.
Well,
that's one of them one pot meals, man.
Well,
that's one of those one pot meals. You just cook it up in a pot. Anything else that happens to fuck up, throw it in that pot.
One of the things that really tear me up is that brisket, which used to was nobody wanted until that they figured out how to cook them. And I mean, man, they go up to $7, $10, $11 a pound sometimes. But we got some in the $4 range, some really nice briskets, man. We started slinging barbecue. Dude, we couldn't cook enough. They had never had no real barbecue.
I've had some barbecue goat that you could pass for the best barbecue you ever seen in your life. Nobody knows.
I'm not.
Don't forget about them burn ends too.
But yeah, we were cooking like 60 chickens, 5.
Wow, briskets, that's a lot.
Miss Dawes, what's up?
5 briskets, and we cooked some pork loins. And I tell you what, man, and it's a couple of pork butts a few times, but we were always sold out. We made our own potato salad, our own coleslaw, and every once in a while we was gonna put beans. I said, why? That's just something else to fuck with. You bring beans and leave coleslaw at home, or don't bring potato salad. I don't know. Potato salad, you gotta have you gotta.
Yeah, but every side, by God, I like a little coleslaw on the pulled pork too, man.
We turned $400, $500 into $2,800.
Have you ever made Mr. Doug? You ever made Mr. Doug? You ever had a Brussels sprout slaw? That's a good slaw right there too, man. Make a Brussels sprout slaw.
I think every Brussels sprout should be gathered at one time and put in an incinerator and removed from this earth.
I'm not a big cabbage fan,
man,
but I ain't
that's a good slaw, dude. I'm telling you.
I love cabbage, and I hate Brussels sprouts. Go figure.
Well, it's just a little baby cabbage. I mean,
no, it's not.
It's got a little different taste. It's kind of like your beanie.
I like them fried with bacon too, but
beanie compared to potted meat.
They dangle off the vine of nasty. While a cabbage is in a nice little nestled bed, so don't tell me that it's.
I hear that. I tell you, I don't eat. I love all my vegetables, but I ain't eating no asparagus.
My nephew.
I don't care how you cook it.
We was on this big diet and stuff. My nephew, we all sit down and he can throw down, he can cook. And he said, "You want to eat?" And I sure, man. He dished me up a plate and I took one bite. And no, I can't eat this. And he goes, "Why?" And he goes, "Because you couldn't even see Brussels sprouts on the plate because he used it in the ingredient. I could taste them, dude. It's like eating a skunk's butthole." Or his,
What?
or his gland hole or whatever. It's nasty to me. You know, I know some people love them, and good, y'all can eat my share. You know,
You taste Possum out when you said it tasted like a butthole. He fell out.
Man, my cat's
A
about
skunk.
to pee me off,
skunk.
man. I ain't got no
skunk.
tripod, and
A
I
skunk
can't keep it away from where she can hop on top of my damn phone. Bless her little heart. Here, I'll put it underneath there. And we'll try that. You quit it, you little curious thing.
Throw her in a little pen for a second, and then she'll know she'll picking up.
I ain't got a little pen.
Did you name her yet?
Damn it, Amanda, get out there and get that cat and give it some loving.
Or hit it with the fly swatter one. I'm a teacher now.
Do one or two. Fly swatter. A squirt gun's even better.
Oh yeah, I got my dogs inside with them. But
what's going on, Leroy Footlong? Good to see you.
Possum, did you name your cat yet?
yeah, I guess it's Cotton. She looks like a skunk, but she's a girl. I'm gonna name it kind of a girl thing. I guess. She come out of Cottonfield.
Came out of Cottonfield. The children of the cotton.
Yeah. If she'd come out of cornfield, she'd been probably corny, but
Call her little sweetie corn. You little sweetie corn.
yeah,
Amanda
call her
said she'll give
sweet
us some love.
corn.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, she's hemmed up now, by God. She got tired of it.
Dude, I've had so many good pussy cats, you know. I had my Mac.
Look here.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, then kick over this fire a little bit and throw another
She done
log in the
got
middle.
hemmed up. I'll quit pushing on me. I had to hide my phone. She won't quit. Would you quit pushing on me? Oh, I dropped it. She's something else, boy, to be so little.
Well, that's good, man.
Things that make you go grrr.
Hey, dude, I wound up with a raccoon one time. I had no intention. I didn't want him because I'd been through that coon thing. But then I got the perfect raccoon. I don't know. They're just different, dude. I mean,
hey, they can be really good companions. They're very smart. They're the smartest animal out on the, you know.
The great thing was I had her spaded. Her name was Sister, and we spaded her when she was really young. Because the last one I had, he was a male. He went nuts. I thought he went back to the wild. He was a straight up thief. He would. I don't know if somebody
take
called
everything,
him. Oh, dude, he when he got his first when he got his first taste of corn, he must have tore down 15 corn stalks before I could get to him. You know, and old man Carpenter wanted to kill the shit out of him. So
that motherfucker going.
But she had a buddy who was a pit bull, so nobody fucked with her too much. Yeah.
Hey, I got my best dog because somebody wanted to shoot it because it didn't like cats. That was Remy, and I don't have Remy no more. But we got a Fred, and he's a whole lot like my old dog.
I like
kind of crazy.
Ooh, that smoke is coming at me like crazy now.
It's good to have a kind of a crazy dog. You know what I mean? People recognize crazy in a dog. Oh, you
can't
know
get
it
used to it.
I had a German Shepherd. I don't think unless you hit his mama or made me holler, grabbed me and hollered, I don't think he would bite you. I really don't. But I tell you what, he won't let you out. When you pull in my yard, I better know you be coming.
Yeah, he's in sight. He's
Well,
on it.
no, because
Yeah.
I would go outside and you know and greet the person, you know, because my dog, you ain't coming out that car, and if you made it out of the car before he got to your car, he'd put your back against the car.
He like, hey, what are you doing? Hey,
You just stand right there till my daddy comes out here and tells me you okay.
right? You
Oh,
gotta
he was
love that.
that's the best damn yard dog I ever had, man. Except the one that trained him. And I can't take any credit, but that was the craziest bitch dog and I ever seen in my life, man. She was German Shepherd and Wolf. Her name was Zigzag. That bitch never did like me, you know. And it took her a long time where she got used to me, where she'd tolerate me without barking at me and shit. Because I moved
Right.
in with my old lady. Took me about 3 years to get where she finally figured out I was family, you know, and I was part of the pack.
Hey, some dogs are like that. You know, you got to build a trust.
But
They
I
won't
tell you
put
that,
nothing past you.
I tell you what, she was the best yard dog I've ever seen to this day, and I've had some good ones. And but she made him a really good one when he finally realized, hey, I might not have any nuts, but I can still whip your ass, girl. You know, because she pounded him a couple times. You know what I mean?
Right,
A friend of
right.
mine, I helped a friend of mine. This is how I
Excuse
got.
me.
This just shows you the butterfly effect. I helped my buddy pick out this dog because he wanted a good German Shepherd. Helped him find the dog and pick out a really nice Shepherd. And I helped him even train him a lot. He owned a bar up there that you know we were good friends. His name was Tony, and he had the affinity for really good whiskey and old whiskey and expensive whiskey. And he was always good for a free shot. Anytime I went in there, here, you got to try this new one I got. Okay, man. And I'd have a beer and a shot of whiskey and go to the house. But
Yeah.
we got Max, and Max I trained him right, and then I showed him what to do to you know, because you got to be the alpha. You can't be the bitch.
Yeah,
You
you
know
got
what I
to be an
mean?
alpha
And
with your males
but
anyway. Yes, sir.
he became a very studious dog. You know what I mean? He had just had a thing. His only thing was he didn't like people dressed in all black.
Hey, some dogs are
Or
weird like that,
uniform
man.
or
I ain't
uniform.
lying.
He didn't like uniforms. He
Just
didn't like
certain
cop.
things.
And Tony had never taught him nothing about you know barking at cops or you know biting a cop. He'll nip them. You know what I mean? Just let them know he's there. Never really biting them. But yeah, he turned out to be a hell of a dog, man. I had a little miniature wiener dog at the first time, so they'd always think he was my burglar alarm, and Max was the
Was the
security.
backup? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was the security. But that wiener dog didn't miss shit, dude.
Man, speaking of them, you hardly ever see a long-haired dachshund anymore. I think they're so pretty.
Yeah, well, mine was a little red-butted dog. That was his name, RBD, red-butted dog. He was
Well, hell yeah.
his papers. He was paper pretty had a long paper trail. His papers. He was the Josephus Bandit the second, aka the what was it? The Honorable Puccinella.
Puccinella. Don't be getting fancy on me now. Hell, I don't
Yeah,
know what that
that
means.
was his name, aka the Puccinella. So yeah, he was a beautiful little dog. He was.
Man, you know
Whenever
Mr. Duggar is fancy pants. What you talking about?
bougie, dude. You
Yeah,
know,
he getting all bougie. He
I
getting
got a little
Gucci on
bougie.
me, man. I don't know
Hey,
what the hell that means.
I ain't the one. Hey, what? You ain't got no room to talk. I ain't the one with a little kitty cat.
Y'all over there in your own
Hey,
world. I'm over
well,
here timing people out for racism.
I've seen that.
really? Damn, I ain't on your chat. Sorry. Well, hell, I
Yeah,
can't do nothing here anyway.
no
I'm on
problem. I
StreamYard
already
side.
I timed them out, so it says no comment now. But does it a
Here's my
second time? That's a permanent ban.
Yeah, get out of here.
I don't tolerate any form of racism. He was saying some
No,
kind
we
of
like
shit about
everybody.
Europeans are like in trouble because of Israel people. Yeah, I'm not gonna tolerate that. So timed out for now. Tries it again, banned permanently.
Judge them for people, not by their race or their
What happened,
religious.
or yeah, no shit.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't
supposed to
like him because
all
he's an asshole. That's what happened
Hell,
to
I'm an
that.
ass. I'm a smart ass. You know, I mean, only people
yeah.
can tolerate me so long usually.
All I'm going to say is, especially to the supposed religious people who are Christians and whatever else, they believe that God made everything and that Adam and Eve was the first people, and everything that came after Adam and Eve makes us all brothers and sisters and cousins and uncles and what the fuck ever. So if you have a problem with somebody just because of who they are or where they were born or how they were raised, whatever.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
Appreciate
timed him out.
everybody.
If he tries it again, it's blocked permanently.
Hell yeah, give him no 1-2. Bye, guys.
Yeah. But basically, he said something about Europeans are kind of under the thumb of Israel people or some shit like that. Because of Israel, white
Do
people are
not jump
fucked,
on me.
is what
No.
it sounded like he was saying. So, yeah, I timed him out for that.
Well,
Y'all keep talking if you want. I'm going to keep watching and make sure something else don't happen like that. And I'll chime in when I want to.
I can
Hey,
I
that's
can
Mr.
why I
Fancy
don't do
Pants.
verticals, man. You know, I got a video out that says, man, I just need 50 subs so I'm going live. You know what I mean? And I never done it on YouTube. I don't like the people it gives you, I guess, because everybody, you got people talk shit and it's just a bunch of. It's
Catfish
like going to
Fresno
the
is funny as
carnival,
fuck.
boy.
But that's true, Fresno. I mean, that's the belief system. They say Adam and Eve was the first man and woman. Everything after
Oh
that,
shit, we got
we're all
Fresno
related.
still.
He said we're all a product of incest if we
Ow!
came from Adam and Eve.
Get down,
Well, they used to live like
Cotton.
200 and
Get
300
down.
years at that time.
I mean, technically, that's a true statement, though. I mean, if Adam and Eve was the mother and father of all human
Quit
beings because
whining
that's
at
how
me.
God made it,
You're not a
then
coon and
yes,
I ain't a
everything
tree.
after that was incest.
And your ass ain't a squirrel, so quit trying to crawl up me. You little heifer. She was doing good, boy. She was just locked down. Her eyes were closed, asleep, and then she just woke up and looked at me and wanted to jump on me. And I'm 3 foot away. No.
Sit down, let her sit in your lap and pet her to sleep.
No. And then she'll expect that every night when I get off from work. Ain't
Well, it's
happening.
good for you to relieve stress out of your soul.
I have dogs to do that, and I can pet my old lady.
I have dogs for that. I have
Come
dogs
on,
for that.
man.
Sir. I have dogs for that, sir.
I
and now you
do.
got it. And now
I
you
Hey,
got
don't look
can't.
at
extra
me all
pussy.
crazy. I love
I
you.
can't pet no pussy. I've got dogs for
I
that,
got my
sir.
own, you know what I'm saying?
That's the most hilarious fucking thing I've ever heard in my whole born put together.
Well, write it down. You can use it sometime. I ain't lying.
Thank you. I've stole that already. You ever heard that saying, Possum?
Hey.
Your whole born put together.
Mm-mm.
I ain't heard none of that before. My whole born put together. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
here's how it is. I'm just.
yeah, that was some funny shit. I don't care who you
Here's how it is, man.
are. Oh shit! I better go look. I better go look at some of the conspiracies going on.
Oh boy, see, I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. That's
That
what I'm
sounds like
going to
some
find
smoke
out.
in the air that comes from somewhere else.
There's fixing to be some smoke in there. You know what I mean? Nudge, nudge. We going aggro.
Well, yeah, I didn't have my safety meeting here a
There's
while
going to be
ago.
some smoke in the air from Jeffrey Epstein's cigarette that Ghislaine
Man,
Maxwell is blowing
where's my
from
phone?
her new cushy jail cell.
Yes, sir. She's in
This
Texas.
son of a gun ought to be named something else. They're damn daredevil. She was just had her head right up there, and it's about
Well, she don't look like
500 degrees.
she kind of looks like a cotton ball before it opens up all
Well,
the
she
way.
got a little tiger on her side. She got a stripe down her back, so I didn't know what to call her. But come here, sweetheart. Look at her. She tiger stripe, and
You got her
she's
lips
all
ring.
white from the bottom down, and she's got one little white stripe on the back.
Hey,
But her
call her the
tail's black.
castaway kitty. Hey, Possum,
Hey, the castaway kitty.
yeah, somebody gave her up and threw her out in your area. Call her the
What do you
castaway
think?
kitty.
What do you think, Eric Cotton?
Castaway
You little
kitty.
heifer. I'm telling you. I know.
I like
If she goes,
Pussycat. I think we
look,
call her
if she goes
Pussycat.
being a damn coon again or a squirrel.
Well, she needs some nipple. Give her a little nipple there, man.
Well, no, mine ain't got no milk in it, man. She just had
Okay.
tuna. Get off my beard, too. Look at her. Bad influence. She trying to drink. She ain't old enough.
Well, I tell you
God
what.
dang it. That's the second time I tried to go solo and then he was on a logo.
Damn.
No, don't jump on me. You need to calm down, ma'am. No, don't get on there. You're gonna hit that.
Everybody thinks he's talking about the cat and he's talking to Amanda. You know what I mean?
No, she's in the house.
Oh,
But and my dog's looking at me like, why are you playing with that cat?
you know,
He
I'm
gets
gonna
jealous.
eat that cat in the morning. You know, I'm gonna eat that cat in the morning, Daddy.
You ought to see his face. He got his ears pulled back. My dog's something else, boy.
Well, it's good that he smells them on you. That means that he knows that you like the cat around. You wouldn't tolerate it.
Well, yeah, I guess.
You know,
He's
so,
listening to everything I say too, boy. I love it.
uh,
You ought to see his face. He's got his eyebrows are crinkled. He's kind of mad. He's like messing with his piece of butt now. He ain't even getting none.
who is this piece of butt?
Oh, he tried to get the little kitten today.
Oh shit! You know, that's kind of sick.
Well, I was gonna have the first cat dog. You just gotta wait till she grows up. Look out.
Would it be called a dat or cog?
I just called cat dog like the cartoon back in the day.
All right, man.
Because you know.
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, both personalities that way. Well, good night, Duggar.
Yeah,
Little rim.
God love you.
Chat, y'all take care of your little bitty self, Mr. Duggar.
All right, have a good night.
All
Thanks
right,
for coming out, brother.
Love you, man. Take care.
Love you too, Duggar.
I'm still mad that it never rained today. I could have been out fishing.
Man, it rained like 15 miles anywhere I went today. It didn't rain on none of our stuff we was watering. It rained over the cities, man, where concrete is.
It just kept telling me there's
understand.
possible thunderstorms, 50%. So I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good percent, 50%, 50-50. It's going to rain. A lot of dark clouds kept rolling in. The wind was blowing around. I'm like, yeah, it's probably going to storm. So I never got out, but here it is, 10:38 at night, and still no rain yet. Nothing.
I hear you.
Little buggers. I'm going to try it tomorrow, though. I'm going to go out with my daughter first and do some fishing down at the local park on the dock. We like to go down there and catch a bunch of big bluegills and stuff. We'll bring some home to eat, and I might keep a couple for bait and try to go out tomorrow night and fish.
There you go. I was wanting to fish tonight.
I still want I still want to try to become part of the castaway crew, but I got to figure out a time schedule, you know, and whatever eventually, so I know like when you guys are live, when I should be coming to pop up there and try to do some fishing or whatever.
Well,
But
yeah, we ain't got no schedule because I work and you know John's a truck driver too. It's usually on
okay, so
mine
y'all don't
or
got a
his
set time
channel.
for that shit. You just do
No,
it when you
sir.
can. All right,
Yeah, it's hard
yeah.
for me to make a thumbnail that's hours before you know
Okay, cool.
what we do.
Yeah, just get up and see who can pop up that day.
Well, we tried to talk about it. I mean, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because all of y'all are some good old school regular ass people that just want to have fun, and you know that's what I've always tried to be about. So
yeah,
I,
don't catch shit.
you know me, I normally don't be trying to be part of nothing really, but yeah,
We'll give my
I wouldn't
darndest.
mind being a castaway crew. This fire is
Hey,
beautiful.
hey, we'll welcome you. I mean, as long as you fish once a month, that's all we ask for.
Well, I at least try to do that much. This summer's
And
been kind
all
of
fish
crappy though.
count. You know what
This
I mean?
summer's
We're a
been kind of crappy,
multi-species,
but
so
yeah, I can always go down to the pond and catch some fish.
yeah, yeah. That's what people want to see, man. That's what we try to do, and it's hard to do that with just catching catfish. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, if you're strictly only throwing big baits like I usually do,
I have to go to, I have to go up there to Sandusky Bay or something to just pull them all the time.
that's why I always love Little Rod, because even when I throw big baits on him, I'm throwing them in different areas than I throw the other rods, and he seems to produce. But
Hey, you been
I'll
whooping
also
the
use
channel
him with
cat's ass, son,
yeah, I'll
on
also
the
use
little
him
rod.
for spinning baits and things like that to catch white bass and shit like that too. So
Yeah, I caught my first skipjack Saturday, I sure
nice.
did.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't have skipjack
in
here.
my local water, you know,
Yeah, that's awesome. We don't have any skipjack
that's
around here
different.
that I know of. Maybe the Illinois River might, but I don't know. I never caught one there when I used to live there, so I don't think so. But who knows? I'm sure they're in there somewhere. It's a big body of
We've
water.
we've not had that much water in our dam. You know what I mean? This year we've had a lot of places have a lot of water, but it's been a real bad year for people.
Shit, did you see Justin Kayak's fucking fish? I think it was
Yeah,
like a month or so ago, but I just saw it the other day on his highlights channel and I shared it out. It was a big old fish. He caught it on a big old crappie head.
yeah.
I shared it out on my community tags. I was like, damn, that was a nice one.
Oh, that's all he pulls, man. He's like Catfish Dave. When your channel gets so big or so, you know, people expect certain stuff, and
Well, I mean, also when you're fishing the Tennessee River where you can't eat the fish for the most part, your fish are gonna get a lot bigger, and then obviously they've been fishing that water their whole life, so they kind of know where to go and what to expect in certain conditions and whatever else. And when you're out there on a
right, right.
boat, but
Yeah, but
yeah,
he's a tournament fisherman, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I steer away from that stuff. Money don't make me.
yeah, I like fun tournaments or whatever, but yeah, I don't think I'd ever try to
Yeah,
join an
fun
actual
tournaments are great.
tournament. Like a month long catfish tournament or whatever.
Would you
I don't
quit?
think I'd ever do that type of shit. Even if I was on fire, but because it wouldn't be fun, it'd be work.
Yes,
I already have a
yes.
fucking job. I don't need to work.
That's what I tell them too, man.
I
I
want to have
can't help.
fun when I'm on YouTube and fishing and shit.
Yeah,
That's my
that's what
break
it's
from work,
about.
basically.
Yeah, no shit. Y'all get to see it. That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah. I'm gonna use the restroom quick. I'll be right back. And
uh,
yes, I will be right back. I'm not disappearing. I'm just gonna use the restroom quick.
well, damn, don't disappear on me now. We doing some Houdini. Need my charcoal to calm down a little bit. It's so hot. I can't move, boy. This cat's on my feet, son.
I'm back. But yeah, no, the other night I was on hump day over there, Retire Rick's, and me and him and Abby was up there and a couple or whatever, and then, I was talking and hanging out for a while. I went to go use the
Yeah.
restroom. I went to go use the restroom in the house, and then my lady was home from work, so I started talking with her, and then I forgot I was out there because I was talking with her for a while. And then, yeah, she's like, "You want to watch a movie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I crawled up in the bed, and we started watching the movie, and I ended up passing out. The next day, I saw a message on one of my videos. He said, "Hey, you disappeared. I hope everything's good." I was like, "Oops, yeah, I forgot I was out there." Because I've been drinking and chilling or whatever. And yeah,
Sure.
I went in the house, used the restroom. My lady was home from work, so we started talking. And yeah, I fucking forgot I was even out there. And I left my phone was in the garage in the morning. I went out there to get my smokes and my phone in the morning because I forgot I was even out there. Shit, I've even done that on my own live before. I remember back in the day when Wendy and Wiggs and other people were in here, and I'd be like, "I'll be back in a minute." I go in the house, and sure enough, too fucking drunk.
She
I
needs
forgot
some
I was
water.
even on live. My own damn show, and I fucking forget I was here.
All that happens.
Hey, at least I ain't ever like actually fallen asleep on camera. I've seen that a lot too.
Man, I know.
People
I ain't
be
gonna
live and
snore. You
like
know what
fall
I'm
asleep
saying?
and
Hell
start snoring on their
no.
live.
I'll be
I've
like,
seen
"Now,
that.
y'all, I gotta go." Nah, but I try to be professional, but hey, y'all get me the way I come, and I'm always the same, and I love everybody.
That's why I enjoy such a lot of y'all because you're that way. You're like, it's just me. I'm me. I'm being me.
Yeah,
Like it
we
or
be
like it
real
or lump it. Shit. This is who I
forever and
am.
always. Forever and always. You know, we might say some stuff sometimes about some people, but we leave it alone.
Yeah.
We just wish they'd do better. We ain't changed nothing.
Yeah, that's what I always said. When I talk shit, I'm like, yeah, these people who, talked about me, I'm like, if you literally watch my very first videos of being live, I was that same drunk person. I was that same person, just having a good time. No certain topic. I wasn't trying to create a show. I was just
Man,
being
I
myself,
miss you,
trying to have
damn.
fun.
Your
There was,
manic
yeah,
Mondays, man. That's
yeah,
hey. We used to talk about anything and everything. That it
yeah.
that don't happen no more. It sucks. Which I
No,
try to
you
be.
guys do
If
that
you
too.
go
You
live,
guys,
I try to
that's what
show
you guys
up.
do. You just go out there and have fun and just shoot the shit. And ain't no specific topic. You guys do that too. And there's still a lot of you guys out there to do that. And that's the ones I still enjoy. Even the times I can't chat, I'll be listening or
Oh yeah,
watching.
I'll watch everybody. Yes, sir. Always a thumbs up. I mean,
Yeah. Even if I can't talk. And it's just like, Johnny Small Pepper does the same thing. It's like, here's me, here's my couple buddies that are coming up, and here's what we're gonna do. And there's now at least they have a specific things they eat peppers. But I'm saying like they're not there
man, he
to,
got hot today, son.
they're just there having fun. Yeah, I peeked in for a little while today. I couldn't chat today, but I peeked in for a little while. I left a like and then I said, "Hey y'all," and whatever, and that was the last thing I said. I just said, "Hey y'all."
Oh, I was there. I'm there on the everybody stuff, but I'm not much of a chatter. If I ever am, be privileged. For real, I'm I guess I'm what you call your lurker, but Hey, I don't
What's
want to
up,
give you a
Sampy? You
thumbs
still
up,
hanging
you
out?
know, it's because we care. Yeah, Sampy's a hoot too, boy.
Yeah.
Love Sampy to death. He'll be the Whisker Award winner this year. I missed that topic earlier, but I don't care. That ain't got nothing to do with us. we're the
I
people
do
that
like the
people love
fact.
that
I like
ain't
the
in the
fact that
clique.
so many people that I've known throughout this little, hanging out on YouTube that have won some of those awards, and it actually was people that deserved it. Like when Ernest got the
Yeah,
Bank
Ernest
Angler
earned
of
it.
the Year.
Yeah,
River
he
Rat
earned it.
3030 be out there all the damn time and be catching a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
nice fish. So getting
Yep.
Bank Angler of the Year, I was proud to see him get that because he's a real ass dude and he deserved that and he got that. Just like when Jody got the like the show of the year or whatever. Hell yeah, Jody put in a lot of work. She grew that shit off my front porch with some other people. It was Aaron Instigator.
Ah,
Regulators. Yeah. Regulators.
Aaron. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
started that shit
Rex.
between her and Jeremy. Jeremy didn't show up, so me and a couple other people did, and we just started having fun every week. And that's where that show started from. And then she grew it, and she kept putting in that work, and got two stands to come on there and host it with and stuff. And he's a great host, so it all worked out to where that became a great show. And yeah, I love seeing shit like that occasionally. Just people out there putting in that work and whatever. But me personally, yeah, I've never tried to create a show. I'm not a whatever. I just want to
Oh,
have
it's
fucking
new.
fun, and that's why I've
New
always
to
loved
me. It's a
that shit.
hassle.
But yeah, some of these people that I see getting those awards for that, whatever the fuck that catfish bullshit is they're deserved. At least some of the ones that I've seen. I don't know if they all are, but some of them are.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I said, River at 3030 was definitely
Yeah, Ernest's a
the
good
bank
person,
angler of the
man.
year that year. Hell yeah. Shit, he might be this year too. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't lying. He be steadily pulling them off the
He's
bank.
still out there putting them up. I fucking love Ernest, man. But yeah. But I tell you, I miss some people. I'm gonna call it out right now. They'll probably never see this because they're not here anymore. But I miss motherfuckers like Lance McCool guy. He doing his own thing and whatever, and that's all good. But he was one of my very first subscribers and followers, and he was always up here on panel. He used to come up here and kick and have a good time. Then all of a sudden, he fell by the side. Like, yeah, fuck him, I guess. I don't know.
RTC, son.
I
I'm
don't
just
never see him
saying.
no more because they're all into that
Hey, he's still a good
trying to make
person,
that
and he's
money on
still
them
out there.
products and shit. Can you at least come by and say hi occasionally? Can you watch a video and say, "Hey, good to see you out there"? I mean, come on.
Hey, well, he probably gives you a thumbs up. He might not chat, but
I don't know. I ain't seen that brother for like a year almost, at least in here. None of my videos, none of my shorts, none of my lives. I ain't seen that brother for a while. I still use his rod holders to this day. Those little black rod holders was the ones that he had sent me during one of my giveaways and shit.
well, that's
They were
cool.
really tall at first, but I eventually said fuck this and bent them off and broke them down and made them small. But yeah, they're just fence post with a PVC pipe with the little strap wrapped around it.
Yeah.
Uh, and so that's what my rod holders are. When you see the little black rod holders, those are the ones that Lance McCool guy sent me like 3 years ago. He does lives on Sunday. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
he sure does.
yeah.
You gotta catch the RTC chat.
Yeah, the
Or
river cat
channel.
tackle or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was laughing the other day because I commented on man, I think it was fishing and stuff. Fishing and stuff put out a video recently. Normally he just does the hack videos and all that crap, but he went fishing with one of his buddies, and they were showing off some
Kevin.
rods or whatever and promoting some rods and shit. I left a comment and said, those are some nice rods, but I still love my Uncle Lou's. He actually commented back and said, yeah, those are some nice rods too. And Uncle Lou's a stand-up guy, so I like
Well,
it.
hell, at least you got a comment from him.
Yeah, he
That's
commented
doing
back.
good.
I was just like, I love my Uncle Lou's.
Kevin's up there, son. That's
because I do. I mean, I watch this shit all the time, but I hardly ever comment. But when I saw those rods, I just felt like saying I love my Uncle Lou rods because I know for a
like
fact
Bill
he
Riddick,
would know who
man.
Uncle
He's
Lou is,
a
obviously.
good love person.
So
Like
yeah,
Uncle
he
Durr.
commented back on that one though. Sponsors
Sampy,
will change a person. That's why I'm not gonna ever be sponsored by nothing, not even Four Loco. Four Loco should sponsor my ass. But yeah, I'm not into that shit, man. Just want to have a good time. If I sponsor anything, it'd be
no,
myself.
Kuma ought to me. I tell them what's bad about their stuff and what they have. You know, I love my record chaser rods, but
yeah,
they got the wrong eyes in them. If they can put the same kind of eyes they put in all these other rods, in this one rod that's 8 foot long and it breaks down and it's below
some
all
of those
the
eyes
eyes. I
like
love
crack
it. It's
your
carbon
mono up.
fiber.
Like some of those eyes and some of these rods will like actually break your line down. Like they when you're casting and reeling and shit, they're abrasive to the line.
Yeah, don't have no snap ins, no ceramics. Ceramics are bad. But I use mine, and they ain't got no ceramic in it no more. It don't cut my line when it pulls on it. They say it does, but it could be a different eye. But they could have a lot better rod. But it's the best rod ever for a medium action. And it's got a foam handle that's fully foam. It ain't got no, there's. I bought a Signature 3 Series Mad Cats that's got the golf handle on it because I don't like them grooves cut in it. That's just for rod holders and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like holding on to that. I got a Twitch and Whisker rod, and I broke the clear coat on it on the first blue cat I caught.
Damn.
But it still works, and it's just got a bubble in it. But
call that your bubble butt rod.
It's got a synthetic cork handle, and I love cork, man. I've always that's my man.
Cork is
I'm
a good
old fashioned,
rod,
man,
handle.
and I've always had cork in my hand. And
yeah. It will swell and shrink with the weather and shit, but that's normally a pretty good handle.
Well, the Twitch and Whisker don't, but I told him, I was at CatCon, right? And he's like, it's $120. I'm like, nah, I'll give you $100 for it. Because, it's, I'm trying to get a Mad Cats over here for the same price. There ain't no way you're going to, I got cash. And he has some green ones that's because this rod glows, you can leave it out in the sun all day and then it glows a little bit. It don't last that long, but
yeah,
it's a really good rod for an off brand that nobody knows.
I'll tell you the one weird thing about the Uncle Lou's that I've noticed. That tip glows in the dark if I take it in the house. Like those tips, because they've been charged. If I bring them in the house and I have the lights off, it glows in the dark like a motherfucker. I can see that big old white tip on the end of it.
Hey,
if I'm out there at night and I don't have a light on, those tips are not glowing. I don't understand why. If they glow in the
mine
house,
don't either.
I don't understand why they glow in the dark in the house and they don't glow in the dark outside. It's weird.
It's just like my Twitch and Whisker rod. Even though if you use a regular light or if you use a UV light,
yeah,
you still won't see that rod the brightest it is unless you turn all the lights off. And
yeah, it's weird.
It's terrible because it don't last that long. But that's kind of like glow sticks. your green ones.
Yeah.
You can take a UV black light and recharge them, even after they're done. Nobody knows that trick, but I'd send that one to Kevin.
I remember back in the day, I used to put them in the freezer. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but there's three things that you used to put in the freezer, at least when I was a little younger, that supposedly helped. I don't know if it fucking did or not, but glow in the dark shit, like glow sticks and whatever,
Yeah, that's all I used
you
to
used to put
use.
those in the
Glow
freezer.
sticks.
Your cigarettes, a pack of cigarettes, if you supposedly put them in the freezer, it would keep them fresher, which I don't understand because moisture normally ruins a cigarette. But hey, supposedly back in the day, they would tell you put your cigarettes in the freezer and you could freshen them up if they tasted
Yeah,
stale.
keep them longer.
Yeah, yeah, it will freshen them up if they tasted stale. And batteries, like if you put your batteries that were getting low into the freezer. See, look, matter of fact, Catfish Fresno just said that too. He said batteries in the freezer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get a little more
that
out
was
of
the
them.
three things. That was the three things when I was growing up that people would say: put your batteries, your smokes, and your glow in the dark shit in the freezer to like recharge them or keep them fresh or make them last longer.
Well, the glow sticks is all about heat.
I
You can
cannot
throw a dead
verify
glow
any
stick in
of
a
it,
fire and
but
it'll
that's what they
glow
used to
just as
say.
green when you break it.
Yeah. I can't verify none of that, so don't trust me, but that's what the fuck people used to say.
Yeah, what?
This is not breaking news. This is not something to be followed. You may try it if you want to yourself to find out if it works or not. That's up to you. But do not take my word for it. Just know people used to say it, and obviously enough people said it that even Catfish Fresno said batteries in the freezer.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, there's still seven awesome people hanging out there in the background, even though Catfish Fresno's the
Awesome.
only one talking.
Hey, you gotta love your lurkers. Sometimes they be jotting stuff down. Gotta love it. Hey, well, speaking of fishing and stuff, I wish he'd bring his crankbait back.
His what?
That's what everybody loved it for. His crankbait. Oh, crankies.
Oh yeah, the fish.
Yeah, he likes
that little shit
yeah.
talking fish. Yeah, I've
That's a
seen it
big
in the
thing.
comments a few times. People are like, "Where's the funny
They're
fish?"
bitching. Yeah, for real. When for real, you gotta do what your people ask. He it's kind of like you can't go too big on YouTube. You can't run out of stuff to do, because you get like Ginger Billy and you run out of hick stuff to do. He don't know what to do now.
Yeah,
You just get, unless you're a weather person like Max Velocity or Ryan Hall. It's I watch
that's
some
mainly who
people
I
from
watch is
over.
Ryan Hall. I used to watch Reed Timmer all the time, but I watch Ryan Hall now. Reed Timmer is
He don't
more out
go
there
live
for the
all the time.
adventure. Reed Timmer
Yeah,
is
he
more
wants to
out there for
be
the
in it.
adventure and the
Yeah.
craziness and the holy shit. Did you see what just happened? I got spun around in a tornado.
He
Well,
got
yeah, but
stuff
that's
that he
not
don't even
really
do.
warning too many people.
Like, he got all this stuff. He still don't want to get one.
Yeah, I like Ryan Hall now, and Wendy is the one that tipped me off on the Ryan Hall one time, and yeah, that's the guy
He's
I watch
great.
now.
I like Max Velocity. He'll go live for everybody.
All right, Josh.
Ryan only does it because
Yeah, Ryan's doing it more for the actual meteorology and the like warning people and hey, watch
Yeah, but
out.
he expects so many people, or he expects it's got to be certain. It's got to be so bad or so good before he goes live.
Well, yeah, he's not gonna go live
Max
for a
don't,
fucking rainstorm, but he'll go live for the when it's expected to be bad. Yeah, I hear you on that one. Who's the other guy you were mentioning? Max?
Max Velocity. Yeah, he's
Oh
from
yeah, yeah,
Florida.
yeah. I've seen Max Velocity a few times.
He's a golfer, but hey, he, man, I like him a lot because he covers more, than sometimes Mr. Ryan does.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny Small Paper, what's going on, brother?
What's
Says he's
going on,
listening.
Johnny?
He said
How's
he's
your belly
listening.
feeling? I was watching you, boy. I ain't lying. I watch you every day. Oh, you be killing me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I could.
Yeah, my ass would be tore up eating those peppers. Now, when I was younger, I liked hot shit like that. Like, I would eat habaneros like they were fucking jalapenos. Like, they were nothing back in the day when I was younger. I like that heat that would burn your lips, crack your lips, your tongue will be dried out, your stomach will be cramping. But nowadays, I prefer flavor over heat. I like a little bit of heat,
Me too.
but I prefer more flavor.
I would like a crematale and one of them chocolate ones. I'd like to have a pot of chili with one of them in it. But woo-wee.
Yeah.
Eating them straight off. No.
Yeah, no, if I use some real hot
Can't be
shit
doing
now,
that.
it's going to be chopped up in something else and boiled down and some vinegar in there and whatever else.
Y'all tough. I give y'all
Hey,
that.
there's River Rat 3030. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, Ernest? You did good today, Johnny. I ain't lying.
My phone was acting weird.
Howdy, Joshua.
My phone was
He
acting weird.
back. You got a damn iPhone, I'm telling you.
So I checked
Right?
the update.
You need to get you one of these little $45 phones like the rest of us.
So it had an update. So I updated it.
I know mine done that 2 days ago. And since I updated it, my battery don't drain so much. That's kind of weird. I think they got us on a, they
Yeah.
they can set and do what they want to. I think I don't like it. It's weird.
River Ray, how you doing, bro?
Very weird.
Mike, I sent you a picture of my 34-inch fishing pole I found in Messenger.
All right, cool.
Yeah, he got a freebie.
Yeah. Hey, at least
You gotta
he
love
found it on the
him.
bank. I caught mine. But yeah, he told me on Messenger that he found a pole recently, and so yeah, I'll check out the picture either later tonight or early tomorrow so I can
Cool.
see what it looks like. Maybe you can be part of my little ride adventure. Eventually, I'm gonna do that, even though it's been done 100,000 million billion times. I do want to have a little fun show where everybody comes on and fishes with one little rod or two little rods max, and just has little rods with light line
Yeah,
and
I got a Whisker Seeker. It's a nice rod. But I got my
tries
six
to catch
pound
some fish.
fluger. And it's only got 6 pound on it. Rick used to tell me, why you fish with such light line for carp? Because it's fun. If it's, you got to get it in before it spools you. Or it's going to
Yeah,
break you off.
man,
That's
I'm
the only
telling
way
you.
I can not pull a hook on carp is
Shit, I'm
using light
telling you, when I
line.
caught that 14-pound blue catfish on that other little rod, I thought for sure he was gonna spool me at first, but he just kept getting just tired enough every time he ran off on me that I was able to get him in. I wish that
Well,
would have been
yeah,
on my normal little
that's
rod,
my
but
PB channel. No, ma'am, you're not getting on the steaks. I can't put them. Hang on, I got to put them on the grill, bull. She's
thanks,
on
River
it,
Rat.
bull.
Yeah, that little rod is definitely special, man. That little green one, that is a very special rod to me. I
Yeah,
caught
you
that
caught
thing.
it,
I
and
caught it in like my
yeah,
man. It was like my third or fourth live ever on YouTube when I caught that rod, and it had a catfish on the end of it. I was
And
able
I
to.
appreciate
I
that.
was
And a
able
lot of people
to let
don't.
that catfish go and let it grow. And I've
It's
caught
like my
so
old
many fish
videos. They
on that
don't
fucking
watch them.
pole since then.
It's terrible.
There ain't nothing like it, man. There ain't nothing
I
like it.
know we don't do it like that no more. We got to
I know a
start
lot
doing
of
that.
people use little rods, but they weren't little rods that they like caught out of the water. That had a catfish dragging it through the water. I'm not saying I'm the only one that's ever caught one that had a fish on the end of it. Strange, what's going on, girl? But yeah, the fact that I caught that on like literally my third or fourth live, and I've been using it ever since, and I have brought in fish after fish after fish, so many
Hey, it's a
different
good.
species,
Yeah, it's
drum,
a
catfish, bluegill, bass, just everything on that fucking pole
good old
is
go-to. You know what I
just
mean?
awesome.
Yeah.
There, there's been times where I've had 3 Uncle Lou rods in the water and Little Rod. And Little Rod's the only
Be
one that
wearing
caught
it
fish
out.
that day.
That's because you're by the bank. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
Them channels be looking for them bluegill up by the bank. They're just like a flathead.
No,
Your
but
blues will
I'm
do that
saying
too.
I've literally thrown my Uncle Lou rods at the same exact distance, the same exact bait, the same exact setup, and Little Rod's the only one catching them. It's
And that'll
crazy.
most likely be the best. That'd be the rod you get your PB on too. The lightest pole, the lightest line.
Right. Yeah,
It's crazy how that
that line
works.
that's in there is only 5 pounds. So when I catch those little 3 pound, 4 pound channel cats,
Hey, you
that's
doing
one thing.
good? Yeah.
But I've caught an 8 pound blue catfish on that little rod with that 5 pound line.
That's
You just
awesome.
you just gotta set the drag and let them run a little bit, and then try to
Hey,
stop them.
drags
Try to stop them when you
everything, boy.
can.
Yes, sir. Nobody knows unless they carp fish.
Oh, them
They don't
carps
know
are
nothing about
fun.
drag.
Yeah, them carps are a blast. Good to
And
see
they're
you,
finicky
Strange,
to
and good
catch
job
too,
tonight.
boy.
We crushed those events, especially considering we had a couple new people in.
Hey, well, at least dipshit didn't come back.
Oh no! I was talking to Strange. Strange girl is actually from my. I need to make her a moderator sometime soon. I can't do it right now because I'm on StreamYard, but she's from my video game that I played, a zombie based video
Oh
game.
yeah, the other night
Yeah,
when you the
yeah.
one of them.
They were up here on panel
Oh,
that night I was
okay, they're
fishing.
cool.
Yeah.
They
Um,
sound cool.
but tonight, yeah, we had a couple of events tonight, but we had some new people from our little farm thing or whatever that have recently moved over to our main thing, and yeah, some of them don't fully know how to do the events properly, but we still smashed it. We won both events that we did. Got a lot of
There you
rewards
go.
for doing it, so it was fun. But
Nice.
yeah, we gotta teach what's his name? Odin, I think. Strange. Odin needs to learn don't send cars to Sonic. I was laughing. I was on 2 devices and I bounced over to my device and I saw my rally and it only had about 3 seconds before it launched, and I saw that Odin sent 1 car
Well,
and I'm like,
pardon me
shit.
for just a minute.
But I couldn't remove him because it was like right at the very last second, so I couldn't send them back. But we did great. We smashed both of those things. Odin and B, I believe, was gonna send her a note. Yeah, yeah, they did good overall. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? And then trying to start up a Firefly right in the middle of an event. I was just laughing. Since I was taking the boss, I sent to that Firefly, but then Diddy did the right thing and canceled that rally. So But anyways, yeah, as far as little rod goes, man, I definitely want to sometimes just have some fun with people who have little rods. I know catching them fish has some little rods, and he used to say he'd love to join a little rod challenge event or whatever. So uh anybody that has a little rod with light line in it, just
Sorry
any
to
bait
laugh.
you want, any size hook you want, any rig you want, I don't care. As long as your pole is 3 feet or under and your line is like, 5 to 10 pounds max, I think that'd be a fun fucking event
Dang, we get
if
10
we had
pound
enough people
max.
in
Look
it.
out.
What's that?
We get 10-pound max. Look
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
out.
Hey, some of y'all be fishing in some water that's
Hey.
got like 20-pound minimum
Whoa.
fish, so I think 10-pound max would be a good limit, because even like me, some of the fish I catch on little rod, technically 10 pounds, you know, would get
Hey, you gotta
snapped,
be an angler
would
that
get
way.
snapped,
You gotta use your you gotta use your drag. Come on,
Yeah.
cat, quit climbing up me like a man.
He's attached to
It
you.
won't pull in a
Oh, I
Volkswagen
know,
Fresno,
Joshua.
even
He
even if you
is,
got good drag set, but it is
or
true. Like,
she
yes, a
is.
10-pound line could catch a 50-pound fish if you fight it right and got a big enough spool, but
Hey,
uh
yeah, you'd have to get in a boat and chase it, but hey, it could happen.
yeah,
You could do it.
you might be running up and down the bank. My spool on that is so small that yeah, if I get a 20-pounder hitting that, and
Man, hope it ain't a blue. Yeah, 'cause
oh yeah, if it's a blue, hey, I don't know if you
it's
saw that a
gone.
couple weeks
Yeah.
ago. Shit, I don't know if you saw it a couple weeks ago. Little Rod did get broke off instantly after it
Yes,
got
sir.
hit, because I didn't have the drag loose enough. That pole bent over, touched the ground,
That
and
was a
snapped.
10-pound channel or a blue cat. What hit that some gun? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I didn't have the drag loose enough, and so instead of pulling the drag, it broke the line instantly. I was like, "Little Rod's got a bite." It was bent to the ground. I went up and it snapped as soon as I stood up out of my chair. It was already broke off. I said, "I think I got broke off." I went over there, started reeling. I was like, "Yep, I got broke off."
What's the biggest fish you caught, Little Rod?
On the official Little Rod, the little green one that I caught from the lake, my official PB on that is a little over 8 pounds. My official PB on a little rod, because my son gave me a gift card for Amazon, I bought a dock runner for $20 or $15 or something like that. I bought a dock runner. On that one, I was throwing a $1.99 spinner from Walmart, and I was
Uh-huh.
trying to catch white bass for bait. And on my third cast, I ended up catching a 16-pound blue catfish on it. But that's still a 5-pound line and a little 3-foot rod and a tiny ass spinning reel
You
spool.
give her hell. I like how you hold your rod up real high. Keep it out of the rocks. Yeah, I hear you. I ain't lying.
But
I love
yeah, so
that. I
my personal
appreciate that.
biggest one would be a 16-pounder on my other little rod
Nice.
that I usually use for a bait rod. See, when I take little rod out, I purposely throw that trying to catch big fish. When I use my other little rod, I'm usually using it as my bobber and float bait rod to
Yeah.
catch bluegills and shit, or I'll put a spinner on there and try to catch white bass and other shit like that for bait.
Nice.
Ditch
So yeah,
pickles.
one day I was at Lick Creek. I have a video. I'll try to remember to send it to you in Facebook Messenger. I have a video called "Crazy Catfish Action" on a spinner or something stupid like that. Because I caught that 16-pound blue or 14-pound blue or whatever the fuck it
Yeah, he
was. I don't
caught
know.
like two
And then
species of three.
I
And
also caught two more channel cats right after that on the same fucking
yeah,
spinner on the same rod. So I
sure
caught three
did.
catfish on that spinner. It was crazy.
Nice.
Mike Sempe still hanging out. Thank you, brother.
Oh, Sampy's great.
Catfish Fresno says, "Hey Possum, you see that video Mr. Parker caught that catfish on the skunk jigs?"
No, I haven't.
He caught a catfish on the skunk jigs. Wow.
I'd had to see that. Everybody like I love my brother Danny, Danny Stone.
Uh-huh.
He went yesterday. He was trying so hard with his brother. Where they caught that 10-pounder, that 11-pounder. That's where I fish off the bank, but it's underwater right now.
Fresno said he caught a 12-pound channel cat on some 8-pound line. It was a great fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's why sometimes I fish for carp with 6-pound line, and you get broke off a lot, but you ain't got to worry about bending your hook if you use I use a bluegill hook for carp fishing. It's real thin, an Aberdeen.
Oh,
I guess if I stoutened up my hook size, in the thickness, it'd make a difference. And then you only got to worry about pulling the hook out of its mouth. But hey, a carp is something else.
Yeah, I actually like carp. As a matter of fact, that day that I got monetized was when I was down in the Spillway Creek behind Lake Taylorville a couple years ago. Alicia, who used to be called Hot Mess Fishing after Alicia.
Alicia,
yeah, it was Alicia Barnett, and then she went to Hot Mess Fishing. Now she does the metal detecting and shit.
Yeah,
But she was on panel that day. She caught like 2 or 3 different species. And Wabash Nate came up there and he caught a couple different species, including a shovel nose.
Nate's great. He been around a while.
He caught a shovel nose sturgeon that day. And
that's all we got.
I caught a few species.
You gotta fish a certain way for them.
Yeah, that was in April, like I think 3.5, 4 years ago. But it was funny because I was on vacation and I was pushing to get to the monetization because I had the hours. I had like 30,000 watch hours. I had like 900 subs or 980 subs or something like that the day before I went there. And I had 2 days before I was going back to work. And I went live that day. And yeah, all 3 of us ended up there. Uncle Don came up there for a minute. He made an appearance because he had snow on his porch and he wanted to show us the snow while we were out there enjoying ourselves fishing.
Man, he got the craziest weather, and tornadoes been bad this year up there.
Yep. But yeah, that was literally the day I got monetized. After I came home, I got the notification that they were submitting my thing or whatever for monetization, and then I woke up in the morning and was already verified that I was monetized that very next morning when I woke up. But it was that day that I got the notification saying, "Hey, we're processing your request," or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm like,
I got the same thing.
Yeah. And it said it could take 2 weeks, but I woke up in the morning and I had the.
Hey, yeah, mine didn't take so long either.
Yeah.
They still don't like me. I can't help that, man. I'm just a true blue person,
Yeah, I can never forget it. I have a video of it too. I clipped everybody's fish from that live, and I called it 3 anglers, 8 species or something like that, because she caught crappie, bass, bluegill. He caught the shovel nose sturgeon and some catfish. I caught a carp and a drum and maybe a catfish. I can't recall, but we caught like 8 species between the 3 of us in while I was live that day. So it was a fun day.
That's what it's all about.
But yeah, I got a video somewhere of that one. It says like 3 anglers, 8 species. Because I don't ever bullshit. I don't ever create a weird fake thumbnail. My thumbnail is either from the video or one of my thumbnails that I use on my lives. And in my video, my description and my hashtags are always exactly what it's about. If people tune in, they do. If they don't, they don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm keeping it real. I'm like, there was 3 of us on panel. We caught 8 species. So the video was called 3 Anglers, 8 Species.
Hey, as long as everybody had fun, that's all matters.
Yep.
So I'll tell them, if you don't like it, kick rocks. You gotta wait for a fish for a long time for me, usually. Unless I'm, doing some other little fishing. But if y'all, my biggest cat this year is 43 pounds. And I caught it before the spawn.
Shit, I ain't caught nothing this year except for channel cats until the other night when I finally caught that blue. And that was only, what was that, 14 something, I think?
Yeah, it ain't been real great. I've been catching a lot of little flatheads, you know what I mean?
I ain't caught a
It
flathead.
ain't all about the big fish, man. It's about being out there and targeting them. You got to wait for them,
At least trying, yeah. Shit, I ain't
Like
even caught a
last
flathead since I went
Saturday,
live,
man.
or since I started YouTube.
I caught one little gar, and my buddy catches a 20-pound gar. That's a long nose. That like 6 pound. That's one of my goals too, is to get the
I
biggest
actually
long
love
nose
gar
gar in the
fishing.
state.
I love fighting gar. I hate
He
how
like 6 pounds.
I hate how they
of
pester
getting
it and pester it and pester it like turtles, and it's hard to catch them. But when you hook into one and actually get a nice gar
Man, that's a
fight,
fight,
I love
son.
that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shelbyville's got a lot of gar and a lot of muskie. But yeah, them gar when it's just pecking, you try to let them
All the
run
time.
and they don't get
You
hooked.
gotta
It's like,
wait.
shit.
Yeah, you gotta wait, man.
Yeah, you try to feed them line and feed them line and feed them line and let them run. You're like, okay, they gotta have it by now. And you try to set that hook. Nope, they're gone. I'm like, shit.
Best way to catch a gar is a little piece of bait and a little hook, little circle hook.
Yeah, them little J hooks are actually supposedly really good. No, wait a minute. I'll tell you
I've
one
hooked a
better
lot
though.
with a kale hook though, but
I'll tell you one better though, Possum. The rope lure is actually the best thing to catch a gar
man,
on.
yeah, as soon as they bite it, they hook, son. Yeah, they
Yeah.
tangled.
Yeah, they shake their head and they get it all wrapped around their teeth and they ain't getting
Yeah,
off.
they
You gotta
stuck till
untangle
you
them.
pull them out of them. Yeah.
You don't technically need a hook to catch gar. The best way to catch gar is that rope lure. You fray it
But
up,
you ain't gonna
you
catch a
throw it
big
out
one
there,
like
you
that
jig it through the
though.
water, and they hit it. And once they hit it, you're gonna reel it in.
Yeah, ain't a rope. I ain't lying. Tie you a little white piece of rope.
Yep. You just gotta unfray it to where it's got a lot of thread, a lot of strands, so that when they hit it, it wraps all around their teeth and their nose. And then yeah, you're gonna get it
And
in.
it's a good fish to eat. It's just hard to get into, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen some clean videos on YouTube, catch cooking and clean gar videos and shit.
Hey, you better
They're
have a
definitely
hatchet,
they're
a
hard to
hammer,
clean.
or a sawzall.
A machete.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, yes sir. But they got some beautiful white meat if you can catch one big. I don't like keeping the big ones because hell, they're like that 20-pound gar that he caught. No telling how old that fish was.
Yeah.
It wasn't 20 years old, you know what I mean? He don't gain a pound every year. And it was a long nose, too.
Yeah, that's a pretty damn big long nose.
Yeah, he beat my PB by 2 pounds. I got mine out of a ditch, but
Yeah, we got short nose, long nose, and spotted around here.
yeah, we do too.
Shelbyville is trying.
We got alligator too, but you gotta get them out of the
Shelbyville is
river.
trying to introduce the alligators again. They've been talking about it for quite a few years, where they're trying
Well, if they got all 3, then they don't need no more.
But the problem is, most people catch gar and throw them on the fucking bank like they do.
Yeah, like a drum or
Yeah,
like what
that's
are you
bullshit.
doing?
It's bullshit.
It is. That sure is.
But they catch
And
them
I ain't
and
no
they're like,
snitch and
oh,
I
and they
don't
throw
call
them on the
nobody, but
fucking
I
bank.
sure give them a damn Hey, you shouldn't do that.
Shit, if I see somebody throw a gar on the bank in front of me, I'm gonna go pick it up and throw it back in the fucking water. But
Yeah, at least kick it back in, by God.
shit, but yeah, I just know because
Outlast
there's so many
you.
times I walk up to a bank somewhere where there are a lot of gar in that water. I'll walk up there to go fishing, and there'll be like 6, 7, 8 gar
Yeah,
skeletons on
they
the
just lay
fucking
them on the
bank.
bank.
I'm like,
Yep, yep.
shit.
It's terrible.
What's
Nobody
even worse
cares, you
is
know
when
what
you
I
see
mean?
that with catfish. I don't understand who the fuck would leave a catfish on the bank, but I've seen that plenty of times too. Now I understand a lot of people do that with carp as well, which if it's a common carp, that's actually they're called common for a fucking reason. They're actually local nowadays. Uh Asian carp, big head carps, that type of
Yeah,
shit.
I wish
Yeah,
we could get
get them
rid
the
of
fuck out of
them,
the
but
water. But common carps are actually
no, that's a good fish
not
for the
bad for
water.
our waters anymore.
Yeah.
They've
No, ain't never
what
been.
do you call that? Acclimated. Like our waters have acclimated to accepting common carp now. They don't fuck up our ecosystems. At least not in most waters. Maybe a tiny pond they would, but not most, rivers and lakes and shit. No. They're good to go.
Well, that's
Uh
like the grass carp. They say they don't reproduce. I call bull buggers. Because I had one on last year in the winter time. That it was 5 foot long and had a tail that was, I don't know, a foot wide. Now, how you tell me that a fish gets that big without reproducing?
right.
You gonna tell me, every fish that I know of lays eggs.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard of a fish that supposedly doesn't reproduce.
Well, I heard they're
If they don't reproduce, how the fuck is there more than
there's
one
an
of them?
R word or something. You know what I mean? They're sterile. Sterile. It starts with S. I heard they're sterile. What does that mean? How do you make a fish not do what they're built to do?
Right. There's no
Because
way that
you got
they
that
ain't
fish
reproducing,
from
because if they weren't
somewhere where
reproducing, you
they
couldn't catch them.
reproduced. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got that fish from somewhere. They had eggs and
Yeah. If they're not
yeah.
reproducing, then they're gonna die off and you won't be able to catch them, so you don't have to worry about them. Yeah, that makes no sense.
That's what they say about grass carp, but I call bull butter.
Me too. I will tell you there's one thing that's funny. I can't remember if it's grouper or halibut or what. I just remember back in the day from working in the restaurant business, we could only serve this fish during a certain time of the year because that was the only time you were allowed to get them.
Uh
Because
oh.
there was another part of the year where basically this fish was like a hermaphrodite or something because it changed sexes.
Yeah, it'd be like
I
a
think it's a
damn
grouper.
seahorse, huh?
It's either a grouper or a halibut or something like that. I know it's an ocean fish. I just can't remember which one, but basically, for most of its life, it's a male, and then it turns into a female at some point in its life at some time of the year. So during that time, they do not allow those fish to be harvested.
Wow.
I just can't remember what fish it is. I'd have to Google it again. But yeah, I know it's an ocean fish, and it's something that a lot of people like grouper or snapper or halibut or something like that. It's one of those type fish.
Huh.
But up
That's
until a certain
crazy.
age, it was born what it was, and then up to a certain age, at a certain time of year, somehow it flips and its reproductive organs start putting out the opposite reproductive thing. So if it was putting out sperm, now it's going to have eggs instead.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit, man. Strange says, I've heard of some reptiles doing that too. Also, how Jurassic Park went out of control. Yeah. when they used the frog DNA, because frogs are amphibians or whatever the hell. So yeah, somehow that frog DNA was able to allow life to find a way. As Jeff Goldblum put it, life will find a way.
Wait, can you bring my last one? I got cut green onions. Look out. But yeah, we're losing all that good stuff. You know, the dinosaur stuff. Used to things had a tail like an eel because they could propel themselves a lot faster to catch stuff that they ought to. And a lot of things had more teeth than they do now. But it sucks that we're losing all that. But I try to, you know.
We also got to think about some of the other weird facts about everyday ordinary creatures like earthworms. You cut it in half and let it go, and both of those halves can turn into a whole
Yeah,
new earthworm. there's
yeah.
there's lizards like
Grows its own
skinks.
head.
There's lizards like skinks and shit. If you break their tail off by trying to catch it and it gets away, their tail will grow back and shit like that. It's crazy. Life finds a way, man.
Yeah, but it's getting harder to find that way. That's why we don't have so much no more. I'd love to catch a sawfish. It's a saltwater fish. It's it's kind of like a shark,
Yeah, I know what a
and I
sawfish
believe
is.
it. I don't believe it has
It's got
teeth,
that
but
long bill. It's that long bill with the little spikes
with the
hanging out the
teeth on the
side.
outside
Yeah,
of it. Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was
I know what a
guard
sawfish
before
is.
they ever got dentures. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But it's just like those cool ass spoonbills too that people get, and then you still got the
Yeah,
damn.
that's a dinosaur that
Yeah, and
everybody likes
you
to
still
take
got
and
the
eat.
sturgeons out there too. So
Damn, they're using line scope on them today. I can't believe that stuff. Just to catch a 120-pounder and just take it out of the lake, you know. Uh, if you don't put back big fish, you won't have any more fish. Because
yeah,
that DNA don't have, it don't last so long no more.
yeah.
Kind of
It's
like
that whole thing of
being
survival
us
of the
country
fittest.
folks, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's that survival of the fittest, man. You know, the strongest, only the strong survive. You know, those old sayings like that.
Well,
That's where that
one of
type
these
of shit come
days,
from.
y'all gonna have to just look at cowboys and think they're country, because
Tinkerbell, mega
our
love
breed's
shout
gonna
out,
die,
Tinkerbell. What's going on?
and it's a sad thing because it don't get taught.
How you doing, Tinkerbell?
If it ain't on the phone, they don't want to. They don't want to give anything for it. They
Hey,
don't want to learn.
Possum. Tinkerbell says hello.
Oh, how you doing, Tank? How you doing, ma'am?
Good old Tank Tank.
We're still doing the same.
She says she's doing good. I'm doing well,
That's
Tinkerbell. Just
great.
sitting out here enjoying a fire pit. Got Possum up here hanging out. He's got some pussy on
Yeah.
the grill.
No, it'll be around my feet, but
Oh, he's got pussy on his feet. My bad.
hey, and that's in the outside too, man. The first time I had somebody outside.
He said he's used to in-house. Now he's got out-house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
doing
sir.
good, Tinkerbell. I was gonna go fishing today, but the weather kept saying it was gonna storm, so I didn't end up making it out there. But I'm gonna try to go again tomorrow.
I know it looked like it. We had pop-ups all around us, man. It looked like it was gonna rain, and then they just fall out, and it never rain.
I
I
just
hope
can't believe
our
how.
fall ain't gonna be a wet fall, and I hope nobody has no hurricanes. It's
I'll be
gonna
right back.
ruin
I'm gonna
our
throw another
harvest.
log on that fire.
It's gonna be a bad deal. We had a wet spring and a wet summer. I just hope it ain't trending wet. But you take every day by day. I mean,
I'll put me another new log on there, see if I can spark it up some.
there you go. Get you a fire poker. Go poking it. You may pee the bed, Fred, but what he's
Oh,
telling
it's
me.
already going. See, look, it's already going as soon as I put it
There
on
you
there.
go. There you go.
Like I told you, it looks dim in the camera, but that fire is blazing over there. I can still feel the warmth from here. As soon as I put that log on there, it started sparking.
Hey, well, enjoy the last 60-degree night, man. It's about to warm up in the 70s again tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. They're talking about
Uh,
even nighttime highs. They said the daytime highs are going to rise again, and even the nighttime highs. So yeah, I'm
well,
out here
yeah.
trying to enjoy this fire while it's still nice.
Usually August is the hottest part of the year.
Yeah, I'm surprised we had
Usually.
a mild little start to August because July was a bitch. But
Hey, well, that little cold front turned all the plants outside. You know, it's kind of like the fish. You know, you gotta. It turned them to a different sequence. Uh-oh. You ain't go potty, Fred? Well, hell, you could put him on the line. Come here.
I
Oh, you're
accidentally kicked
busy.
myself off a studio.
Oh, my God. Don't be doing that.
I was trying to hit solo layout to show the fire, and I hit remove
Go
from
potty.
stage. Yeah,
Son,
that's my
take
little
your
fire
ass.
pit there that I built out of concrete center blocks or whatever. I just
Go.
I got some center blocks that I just made a circle of, and that's where I build my fire pit.
I'm so proud of my dog.
He's not eating the cat.
No, he overlooked him. He's smelling. He overlooked him. And that son of a gun caught a rabbit, son. I ain't never seen a dog catch a rabbit. You wouldn't have to shoot a gun if you had dogs to catch a rabbit.
Oh, we have a what do you call that? It's not a basset hound. It's a dang it, what do
And
you
mine's a
call it?
walker dog.
I can't
Mine's
think
a
of what
walker.
you call the dog we have though, but his ass actually ate a rabbit out here one day and got sick. He caught a rabbit. He chewed his damn neck off and was eating the head when I found him. I came out to bring him back in the house. I'm like, what do you got over there? He was literally eating a freaking rabbit head, and then he
Well,
was sick for like
yeah.
3 days.
That's their instinct, man.
What's up,
You gotta love a good
Aaron?
dog. What's up, Aaron? I'm proud of him. That's for real. I made a little bungalow over it for the cat. That's like, oh, he's potty and good boy. That's like being in a ghillie suit when you get walked by. You know what I mean? It's just great.
You ain't lying.
That is fantastic.
That's my favorite saying of yours. I ain't lying.
Hey, that's one of them, yes, sir. Cause y'all know I don't lie to you. Ain't no sense in it. But that really amazed me right there. It's over here. I ain't lying. It's laying in the box with a. Oh, and you going to poop. Good boy. That's what I'm talking about. Amanda wasn't lying. He said he gotta go potty. He did. Now let's see if he finds it. Oh, you gonna come up here looking. Oh, you gonna find it now. Look at that. Hey, I'm glad you went potty before you did, but he found it. All right, come on. Go in the house. Leave it alone. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Good boy. You want to stay off that cat? Come on.
Strand says she's got a cat who thinks she's a dog. Does that count?
Good boy. Give him a cookie. He pooped and potted. Or peed. Well, give him another one. Too bad we ain't on live. I'd say cookie. It'd be right on the sun. Yeah, I ain't lying. Everybody send out donations to milk cookies or milk bones. Lord knows my dog eats none of them. He's a good dog, though. I was proud of him. He found it, though, when he was done. It wasn't 2 seconds, son. He was, bow. I ain't lying. She still, look here. I'll show you. Oh, where my phone at? I had to hide it from her. She won't step on the screen. Boop. Oh, there. She's in a cardboard box, man, with a cover. Yeah.
She done found her a new home.
Man, yesterday, here a little sneak peek. I guess I could turn it sideways, huh? Steaks,
Oh man,
baby.
now you're gonna make me hungry,
Steak.
man.
On out right there, boy. Mm-hmm.
No wonder she kept jumping up there. I'd be jumping
Well,
up
she
there
done
if I
that
was there
before.
too.
She done that before I ever lit the fire. She, oh, crazy cat. She's learning though for a kitten. I'm not outside much. You know, I'm at work. But
I have a good night, River Rat.
you gotta appreciate how things learn. Because I'm not a cat person. But she'll turn out good this winter. She gonna be hunting the mice and the rats. She might be big enough to get the rats, but
Feed her
we'll
one of
see.
those T-bones. She'll grow up real quick.
Yeah, give her a bone. Yeah.
Give
Well,
her
I
a
mean,
taste of meat.
she just got wings. So my old lady said, but she ate tuna for 2 days. She can eat something hard. And I'll feed her up and then do her like a old, you know, like a rabbit dog.
We're gonna see Possum next year with some YouTube videos of his cat catching some snakes and mice out
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
yard.
look out. Biggest rat you ever seen, by God. Done caught a possum.
Just walk around
I'd
with the
hope not.
GoPro strapped on, following the cat.
No, I do all mine off the phone. I don't know how to work a darn dough. I don't even know how to pin my link no more on the phone. I need somebody to teach me that since StreamYard done changed.
Oh, it's still the same thing. It's just go to YouTube and post it on your YouTube side and then pin link from the YouTube side.
Oh, you gotta do it from the YouTube side.
That's how I do it.
Really?
Yeah. When you go to StreamYard, there's an option that says view on YouTube. So what I do is I copy the
Yeah,
link.
yeah.
Yeah, I copy the link and then I click view on YouTube. I go to YouTube. I paste it in chat on YouTube and pin it in YouTube. And then I close YouTube and come back to
Oh.
StreamYard.
Well,
That's
hell,
how
I
I do it.
used to do it, but okay. Well, I'll try that next time.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
I forgot, man.
I
I'm
mean,
not real tech savvy, but
yeah, because I don't think I've ever been able to pin a comment in StreamYard. So, I've always done that on the YouTube side.
Well, that's why I can't figure it out. You know me, I'm still sane. You gotta help a fella along there now. You gotta hold his hand now. 'Cause I remember I used to do it, but man,
Right. Trust me, when I first got back, I was the same way. I'm like, shit, you know, what am I doing? I can't even do this. I can't do that like I used to. And but yeah, as far as that
man,
pinning the link, that's just like I would. You can't make moderators from a StreamYard. You have to do that on the YouTube side. So if I left
yeah,
here
yeah. I
right
gotta
now and went to
rewatch. I
view
don't want
on
to have two
YouTube,
devices.
yeah,
Yeah,
or yeah, if you got two devices, but even that causes trouble because then sometimes you get that echo. You gotta mute your mic and block your or camera or whatever, and then go on that
yeah,
other device or whatever, or else you get the echo. You have to block one of the microphones,
yep, yep, yep. Or turn it down. Yep,
and
yep.
you have to turn your volume all the way down on that second device. Otherwise, you're gonna hear yourself. Even if you have your mic muted, you will hear yourself on that second device, and that will feed back into your microphone on your first device. You'll get an echo that way too. So, yeah, if you have a second device that you're using while you're trying to stream and keep an eye on the YouTube side or whatever else, you have to have that mic muted and you have to have the volume turned all the way down. Otherwise, you're gonna get that feedback and that echo.
It happens. And we got to teach some, you know what I mean? Some people don't know. Gotta love it, man. Doggone technology. They both gotta have a tractor that I can't drive, man. You gotta push buttons and man, what happened to just driving these things? You know what
Right?
I mean?
You had the gas, you had the brake, you had the clutch, you
Man,
had
yeah,
the
now they got pictures and stuff in
you
there,
had
and you
you had a
gotta
key you had to turn.
if you hit this button twice, it does something different. And I'm like, God, no, boy, y'all about to.
No, that's like my lady's car. I do not drive it. I don't even turn it on. If she wants the air turned on in the morning, one of the kids goes out and does it because I ain't fucking with it. She got one of them weird little round knobs that you gotta whatever do shit with, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not touching it. I ain't messing with your car. I like to get in and turn a key. You don't even need a key for her car. You just get in and tap
Yeah,
the
yeah,
button.
ain't that
You just
terrible?
get in and
Yeah.
supposedly tap start, but you have to do this. You have to
You
like
have a
do this
damn
or this
key
before you
fob
hit
with
start. And
you.
I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
nah, nah, nah. That ain't for me.
Hey, and if it starts and stops when I put the brake on, no,
Yeah.
no. You wearing out a starter, son. You know what I mean? It's meant to run all day. They say it conserves gas. No, you just wearing out a starter somebody got to replace, and I bet you old man can't do it. Most of them, you know what I mean? But
Gotta take it to the
if
shop.
not, then hell, here we go. Got to take the wheel off and like, why would you put a battery behind a wheel well? It don't make sense. A lot
Oh
of things
hell.
don't make sense for them.
Even
But
my old Chevrolet has I have a 2012 Chevy Equinox, but just to get to my
oh
battery,
boy,
I gotta remove another thing out of the way first.
yeah.
It's
At
weird.
least it's still running.
I'm like, the damn battery is supposed to just be the battery right there, out in the middle. Boom, battery right there. Off to the right,
It's
off to the
built the
left,
same
somewhere
way my old
by
lady
itself.
ride is.
Why the fuck do I got to take two or three other
Mm.
things off just to get to the battery? It's crazy. Because,
Had
I've
less
had
than
to
a
replace
hundred
the battery
thousand
a few times.
miles.
It's a 2012, so I've had to replace the battery a few times.
Well,
But,
hell, that's
yeah,
newer than ours.
it's a pain in the ass.
You gotta watch the timing chains in them. They like to put plastic parts inside a motor that spins. I don't understand it. My old lady has a GMC Terrain, and it uses oil. It don't smoke. But it'll burn it, son. I mean, you got to put 2 quarts in her a month. And she bought it, had it a year, didn't have 100,000 miles on it, and had to put both timing chains in it, and all the all that stuff that moves in there when it shouldn't. You know, I mean, I got a Chevrolet. It's a 2014, and they like to make them run on 4 cylinders instead of 8. I had to get that stuff deleted and make your motor last longer.
I
But
think
you
mine's a
can't
6-cylinder.
fix an Equinox or a Traverse or a GMC Terrain for so many years because they didn't put the right stuff in them.
Yeah, I think mine's a 6-cylinder. It's a Chevy Equinox from 2012. I think it's a 6-cylinder. I don't know shit about engines and all that though.
Hers is
If
too.
anything happens to my engine, I'll be at the shop because I don't know shit about engines.
Man,
but I think that's what it is. Though. I think it's a 6-cylinder.
I don't like being a shade tree mechanic. Not no more. There's some stuff I can't fix, and they do that for a reason. Because, you know, kind of like what you were saying about your battery behind the fender well.
Yeah,
Most people ain't going to take the time to do that.
yeah.
They'll
They
take
want
it
to get
somewhere.
paid. They're like, bring it to the shop.
Yeah.
Bring it to the
Oh, hell.
dealership.
It won't start.
Right. I actually it was funny because what I did was I just YouTubed it. That's the amazing thing about YouTube. Even changing my headlights and shit like that, like you would think, oh, you just pop this piece of plastic off. No, I actually have to go in.
No.
I have to go underneath the fucking tire. I have to turn my tires out, go underneath the tire, remove some shit from there, reach my hand way up underneath there, and twist and pull and do some weird shit to pull the headlight system out to fucking change the light bulb. Why am I messing with my tires to fucking change the headlight?
Oh, it's just sweet. Tell me I ain't a good dad now. Come on now.
I
Oh,
woke her
you
up with the
woke it
hiss.
up, by
I woke
God.
her up
Look
with
at her.
the
Oh, poor babies. You gotta love that.
hiss. I'm dead because when we were loud and laughing, she didn't wake up. But when I went, she woke up.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you gotta talk the language, man.
Oh shit.
Gotta love that. Yeah, they're making it where you can only. That's the only option you got is take it to the dealership. Unless you just eliminate all the electronics and put old, carburetor in it, and there you go. But that's hard to find these days. If you can eliminate electronic ignition, electronic choke, all kind of stuff, you
Yeah,
get to have a longer running motor.
I think that's what hers is because, like I said, you don't even need a key to start the fucking car. You just supposedly like once you unlock the car with the key bob,
Yeah, but the
you put
key
your
fob's
foot
so far away.
you
That's
put
too.
the foot on the gas and hit
That's too
start.
much.
Is supposedly what you do, but I don't know because I'm not doing it. I'm like I ain't fucking with your car, but you're telling me when I get in that car, I don't have to put a key in an ignition and turn it to start
No,
the engine.
it's like a Ford. I mean, yeah. But I love YouTube. I'm a simple country boy, and I had a '90s model Toyota 4Runner. I had to put a timing belt in it. It's got dual overhead cams. So I watched a 4-hour video, and a Toyota's got an internal water pump. So if you ever break the front end off of it, you might as well replace it. You know what I mean? So I put a water pump in it too. But within 4 hours, you know what I mean? I watched a 4-hour video, and you got to have your first cylinder at top dead center, and your compression, and there's a few things you got to do things right. You know what I mean? But I replaced all that one time without doing it twice, and I thought I messed up because it was missing, and I forgot to put the darn spark plug in the first cylinder back when I put it all together. But it run like a sewing machine, son. I
I
mean,
got a message for you. I think it's time to put the spark plug in the cylinder because I was told to tell you it's time for bedtime.
oh, that's because of Amanda, probably. Well, the steaks are done. I'm cutting green onions now.
The
But,
queen has spoken. She said, "Tell Possum it's
well,
time for bedtime."
I really appreciate people that, takes the time to do YouTube videos because it helps us out a lot.
Yeah, it does. When it comes to some of that shit that you don't know, you just Google that
Yeah,
shit and
you
then
can do
click
it.
videos, and yeah. It's helped me with some things. I've replaced ceiling fans in the house. I've replaced like I said, hell, even my battery. I'm like looking in there. I'm like, where the fuck's the battery? I can't even find it. So I Googled Chevy Equinox 2012 battery and found out how to replace the battery and shit like that. So, anyways, yeah, it's midnight here too. I'll probably be taking my ass to bed in a minute too. So I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight, especially
Yes,
Possum. Good
sir.
to talk with you, brother.
Yes,
And
sir.
everybody that popped in and out of chat and shit. But yeah,
Hey,
I'll
good
probably be
night,
taking my
chat.
ass to bed too because I want to go fishing tomorrow.
Well, I gotta go to work, but I sure do wanna. I want to do that one of these days. I don't
Yep.
like leaving it to just Wednesdays and Saturdays. I'd like to go every day, but we
Right?
get
Shit.
wore out.
Me too. I will tell you, some days when I'm out there for 12 hours and skunk, I come home like, man, I don't even want to go fishing no more. But then, of course, the next day I'm like, man, I want to go fishing.
Hey, it'll pay off, man. You got to put the hours in.
Yeah, it gets
I
there
mean,
eventually. All right,
it
brother.
ain't
It was great
always
to see you,
catching.
man.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy them steaks and training that new kitty to catch your rats and snakes next year.
Yeah. I hope.
All right, brother. Amanda, have a
All
good
right.
night.
Good night, y'all.
Sampy, River Rat, Strange. If there's anybody else still hanging in the background, Aaron, thanks for peeking in. It says there's 5 people in the background still. Tinkerbell,
Oh, that's awesome.
y'all have a great night. Thanks for peeking in.
Yeah. Good night. God bless y'all and
Yep,
tight
I'm gonna sit out
lines.
here and drink me some beer and enjoy this fire for a little while. I'm probably just gonna leave myself live for a little while. I ain't gonna end it, but I'm just gonna let it sit there on that fire for a little while I'll sit here and enjoy myself before I go to bed. So y'all have a good one.
There you go. Yeah. Good night, y'all. Love you, brother.
You too, man. We're gonna have to get some fishing in Wednesday soon. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna sit back here, enjoy me a few smokes. Matter of fact, I might even go in the house and get some weed. Smoke me a little weed, drink a little more beer, enjoy the rest of that fire that's still going. You can see it's still burning pretty good right there. But I'm not really gonna be talking unless I end up seeing some people talking and saying hey that I ain't seen for a while. I might chime in and say hey to that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna let the fire pit burn for a while and relax. Love y'all. Thanks for peeking in. Have a good one. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna go get me some weed. Yeah, I'm gonna get my fire poker and poke that fire around a little bit first before I light this smoke with it. There we go. That sparked it back up. Good night, Strange. If you already took off or if you're back there, good night. Have a good one. I might peek back into the game before bed. Just check out my showdown conquest, but I doubt it because I think I was pretty good. I still have enough time to complete them in the morning. I'm about to blaze up some weed here real quick, drink another beer, and just relax by this fire while it dies down. Oh my God. I can't even see my nugget. Let me brighten my phone up. Give me some light, phone. Ah, there we go. Basically, what I like to do is just break down this little Kush nugget into my cigarette machine. And then I roll a cigarette with the Kush in it. Here we go. Damn near feels good enough to go to sleep out here. But since I'm going to try to go fishing tomorrow, I'll end up putting the fire out and going to bed so I can get some rest instead of crashing out in this chair. Man, just watching that fire and listening to the crickets is so peaceful. Only thing better would be buy some crashing waves with some rods in the water. All right, everybody. Those that came in and peeked in on chat, thank you for coming in tonight. Those who came up on panel, was chilling out with us, thank you for coming in tonight. I'm going to turn this camera back around. Probably about to put the fire out and get in there and get to bed so I can try to go do some fishing tomorrow. So appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. But I'm going to leave it running until I put that fire out and get to bed after that. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. All right, y'all. Fire is pretty much out. It's pitch black screen right now, but I'm still here. I want to go in the house and chill out. The fire is now put out. I soaked all the inside and outside full of water too, so that the fire pit, if it decided somehow to respark, it won't catch anything on fire. But so yeah, I have a moat inside my fire pit now. I'm gonna take my ass to bed. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thanks everybody to peek in.